where the grifters are scamming and the bullshit repeats. Betty's outside with her bullhorn loud, creeping on parents, yeah, she's making them proud. Brittany J's nodding off midstream, drooling on her mic while she chases a dream. And the green team's back with a Photoshop, lies, crop, paste, filter, now the kid's alive. Oh wait, who's that cutting through the static? J is for justice, bringing facts, no dramatics. Her cooters are loyal, her mods don't play. Try to fuck around, you'll get banned today. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight. Betty's outside trying to bang on doors, while her chat drops cash like a broke-ass tour. She's screaming about justice, but where's that cash? Oh, right in her pocket, y'all got finesse fast. Brittany J's got a streaming mid-spin, somebody wake her up, she passed out again. Green team's out here with the fake-ass pics, turning missing kids into AI tricks. Jay's got the cooters holding it down, no clickbait, here just facts all around her mods. All the real ones blocking the trash, no trolls allowed, get the fuck out fast. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight. Hush, little grifter, don't say a word. Jay's got the truth and your scam's been heard. And if the green team tries one more trick, we'll call their bluff, make them vanish quick. Betty's stalking, call the cops, Brittany's sleeping. Someone stop green team lying, expose that fraud. Jay and her mods goddamn are strong. So round and round the scammers go, begging for cash with a stolen show. But Jay and the cooters, they're built to last, bringing the truth while these fools grift fast. And the circus goes on. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight.
Me of planting pants that I found. Get the hell out of here.
It's a late night ride down these YouTube streets, where the grifters are scamming and the bullshit repeats. Betty's outside with her bullhorn loud, creeping on parents, yeah, she's making them proud. Brittany J.
Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome in. Welcome back to Everyday with Jay, aka Cooterville. Good to see you guys. I'm loving that you're using your emojis. I'm so glad that you guys are taking advantage of those. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, where's my chat? Where's my chat? Have you guys hit the like button yet? If not, now's a great time to do so. Hello, hello, hello. Who do we got here? We got Melissa B is modding for me today. We've got Sherry Baby, Nicole, Brian Plott. Good to see you. Brady, good to see you as well. Lots of new faces in here. True Crime Kate, good to see you. Moments, Classy and Sassy, good to see you.
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
You want to eat some worms today? We're going to eat some worms with Lauren and Grayson. Hey, New England. Hey, Cassandra. Has anyone else been blocked by Trisha for asking about Lauren on Web Sleuths? Pretty shitty. No, can't say that I've tried to chat in there. I have not. Hi, Chuck. Easy vibing. Good to see you. Selma Blue. Nina. Look at all these new faces. Mandy Joe. She's not a new face. Janice at Accounting is not. Neither is Ostrich. Kick Rocks. Hey, Gyps. Olip is here. The infamous author of the musical. Lauren Matthias, the musical. Hello, Melissa from Montana. Proud fur. Oh, I did hear that Prince Andrew got his title stripped. Yes, that's a major accomplishment. Do we have any birthdays here today? It's almost Friday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. The Real Angel, yes. Hi, Ishi. Rhiannon, if you're having a birthday today.
Happy birthday, baby.
I know we got a couple birthdays in the community. Oh, well, there you go, Sorcerer.
Happy birthday, baby.
RLR, it's your birthday too. It's Lip Locked birthday. I don't know if Lip Lock's here, but.
Happy birthday, baby.
Hey, women. You're 46, Sarita La Salicita. Did I say that right?
Happy birthday, baby.
Tomorrow is Halloween. Saturday, we change the clocks back. Ugh. Not ready for that. It is so nice here in Florida, though. I'm in generally a pretty good mood because it is like 70s. I got the windows open. I got the curtains wide open because it's not hot as fuck here anymore. We have a lot of birthdays. We do need Uncle Luke. I love my Uncle Luke song. I don't like the time change either. Oh, nice. You're going to Newport News. Remember that old catalog, Newport News? That's where Lauren looks like she gets her clothes from. Remember Newport News? Come on, all my Gen Xers from back in the day used to get the Newport News catalog. And you could order whatever the fuck you want because they gave you credit, even though you were 18 and stupid. I remember I bought a Gucci watch from the Spiegel catalog. Who remembers Spiegel? Remember Newport News? We all did it. We all did it. Chadwick's. Do you guys? I remember Spiegel. They gave me so much credit. I had like a cool entertainment center. I had I got a stupid Gucci watch from there that had the stupid replaceable like things, colored like rings. Wet Seal. I remember Wet Seal. Isn't it? Isn't it Spiegel's? It's so funny. Grayson looking like a young Hillary Clinton. Okay, let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. Enough fucking around. 579. I remember that. Remember merry-go-round too? The days of the mall. Your birthday is the day Koberger got arrested. Gucci with the what? You know what I really wish I would have saved though were my Swatch watches, to be honest with you. I loved the Swatch watch. And I know they still make them, but there's just something about the original Swatch watches. Mr. Tomato Head says, I'm the same age as you, and I don't know anything of what you're talking about.
The lawn crime.
Mervin's. Oh, I remember that. Columbia. Oh, dude, that's where I got my whole CD collection. Kidding me? Columbia Records. Okay, so... Oh, Kelly Mack, that's badass. I didn't have the clear phone like my friend did, but I didn't. That's awesome, Kelly. With the face guard, remember the little rubber things you put across them? Can't scratch that. Oh, Lana, this is my favorite time of year down here. I absolutely love the fall and the winter in Florida when you can open the windows and it's just so nice. And everybody else is like, oh, it's freezing. All right, let's get into to today's show. So today's show, we're going to be going over the post CrimeCon Patreon. This is from September the 12th. So if we go back to where we went to yesterday, and I want to give credit to Sleuthy Goosey on X because she is the one that got this body cam. I found out that the person that had it in their Patreon, I think, got it from her. So not cool. Credit to Sleuthy. But this was on the 5th. Okay, the body cam that we watched, this weird shit right here with the Manson face, right? Where she went to meet Susan Hendricks, blah, blah, blah. Well, here they are back at, I don't know where. We've got the orange couch. I don't know where they are. Did you? Navarre, Florida. Navarre? How do you say that? Navarre? Hey, speaking of Florida, real quick. Did anybody follow the taking care of Maya case? If so, Ash Bash, thank you for the sub. Did you guys see that the whole fucking award she got, all those hundreds of millions of dollars was overturned? I was like, what? I haven't seen why it was overturned, but was it a scam? What was going on? Why was it overturned? Why though? The higher courts, the Florida Superior Court, or not Superior, the appeals. That was right here. It was right here. It was right here in in St. Pete is where the hospital was. All Children's, right by me. I'm not sure if she ever got any money yet. There was a whole Netflix on it, Taking Care of Maya. Taking Care of Maya. Remember the girl, her mom killed herself and she was getting ketamine and all this, and the children's hospital, they called CPS, and it was a whole big debacle. I mean, it takes years to get payouts from those, but I'm just curious why it was overturned. I think they're using filters. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. That family is wild. But anyways, before we get too off track, let's get into it. This is September 12th, and this is going to be them recapping CrimeCon. CrimeCon between Grayson and Lauren. I don't know where they are. Maybe we'll figure it out. I haven't watched this. This is a 100% blind reaction from me. And we are almost at 24,000 subscribers. So hopefully we'll hit that during this live stream. Let me see. Where are we? Hold on. This is a big thing for me. And if you're not subbed up to my first channel is bigger than this. I don't know why I'm not using it. I mean, I am using it, but I don't know why I'm not live on it every day. But it is what it is. I'm enjoying over here because I feel a little more incognito. But we are at, let me see. We're super close. 23,960. We need 40 subs. We need 40 subs. Thank you, Classy. Nonsense has watched this. She said the interaction is strange. Yeah, J is for justice for the serious shit. All right, let's get into it, guys. September the 12th. Hidden True Crime Patreon. CrimeCon Roundup.
Oh,
And I just have to say, why do her... See, this is the kind of shit I won't say on J is for Justice. I'm incognito over here. Listen, why do her lips look like she just got done kissing? You know how when you kiss someone a lot? Like, you know when you first meet someone and y'all are just always fucking sucking face? Like you just can't stop kissing and your lips get kind of fucking chapped from it. You know what I mean? Like, you know that in the honeymoon stage when you're just like, oh, I just love you so much I can't stop kissing you. That's what it reminds me of. Benny, I almost spit out my freaking pop. You're not allowed to do that to me.
I know. I told you. You don't believe in me sometimes.
Well,
I told you.
I think we did separate things.
We did separate things. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's move this down. T for T, by the way. But we did it. Hey, guys. So, and then let's get off of this because clearly this is going to
Women
mess
are
us up.
sacred.
We're
You're going
here.
to hell.
Okay, there we go. See, they're all there. They're all there. You guys are here for our first live. This is like this is taking me back to me on YouTube in 2020 right now.
You're so much better than that now, right?
Before trying to figure it out. Yeah. But you know what? That
I just have to say, it's not that fucking hard to use StreamYard like they are. You literally press go live. There's no skills required. None. Zero. Zilch. That should tell you a lot about both of them, honestly. Look at this. Look at her. Yeah, tell me more about it, baby.
that 2020 YouTube is actually what made me so confident. I was like, sit down. I got this.
Oh, it's the ugliest jacket I've ever seen.
So can
Quilted.
you guys hear both of us? Because we can't do a
think
mic
so.
check. Grayson, usually you help me with my mic checks.
Yeah,
and
we're just gonna try.
You're gonna try. And yeah.
Oh, they can hear us.
They-
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Yay.
Okay.
Monica's like my first live. Ours too. Ours too.
Grow
But this, can we like
up.
get rid of? We
It's a
need to be able
lag.
we need to be able to see the comments, but you can't look at yourself. Don't look at yourself, Grayson. It's your worst nightmare. But we have to go here to see. So can you like not look?
Yeah.
Don't look. Just look at the comments. We were looking down at the comments.
There's a reason I'm not a YouTuber.
My first live, Elizabeth. Me too. So we've got T for T. So I invited Grayson on here. How about this? Let's get rid of this for a second.
Okay.
Look right up there.
Okay.
We're going to do this. We'll go to the comments after. So you guys keep chatting. We can't see for a second. And then we'll go and you guys can ask
Okay.
all your questions.
Deal.
So look right there.
Why does Grayson look so different right here? She looks so different. Do I need to add John to the bobbles in the tongue? Okay. For tomorrow, we'll have John and the bubbles. In the bobbles, I mean. Like, I don't know what's going on here. She looks so different. Creepy, but different.
She's never even done
I do all the editing. I do everything, but you will never see me doing this.
but you
I
are.
can't.
Your editing sucks, Sweet Pea. Your editings have the hardest transitions I've ever seen in someone who says they're an editor. Like, my 6-year-old granddaughter can edit better than you on a phone. Just saying. Does she have a flipper in? Is that what it is? I don't want to see him in bubbles either, babe. Me either.
Can't figure out how to stare at a camera.
But you are. You're doing
Okay.
it. You're doing it. All right. And we have Lily between us. So
you want to say hi?
John. Yeah, there she goes. John.
Lauren doesn't like stinky dogs. You can tell. You can tell. She don't like that dog. She don't want it near her.
John.
It might get hair on that quilted jacket she's got to return at Talbot's.
Yeah, there she goes. John suggested that Grayson take over so we can talk CrimeCon.
John? Oh, Lord. What?
On Prime Crime.
John suggested that Grayson take over. Why would John suggest that Grayson take over? Hello, Penny. Have a nice lunch.
John. Yeah, there she goes. John suggested that Grayson take over so we can talk CrimeCon tea. and talk about everything that went
It's a
down.
busy weekend.
It was a busy weekend. I know that Lily's in the way, but scoot over just a little bit more. There's the mic.
There we go.
And yeah, I guess, hold on.
You can go back.
We do need to kind of see. Okay. 77 of you here? Glad HR is here.
Okay, you got 321,000 subscribers, and you have 77 motherfuckers that showed up for the after CrimeCon party. The math ain't mathin'. The shit ain't jiving. It ain't making sense. I don't even do anything with my Patreon, and I have more than that in my Patreon. Come on. Who's buying this shit? No. No, that's not how it works.
Okay. So we're figuring this out. This is actually complicated because we're live on one streaming platform, live on another streaming platform.
We're merging them.
We're merging them. There's a 10-second lag in. Thank you guys.
I don't know why she looks weird.
Scenes. Behind the scenes.
Hold on, sorry, Lily's.
You know why? You know why it looks so shitty? Because it's only in 480p. Look. Why is this? Oh, because it's a re-upload. Okay, never mind.
Legs are kicking me. She clearly wants me to move.
Lily's
There,
like,
is that
dude,
better?
get your own seat.
Is this how it is when y'all are in the bed? Is Lily between y'all? What the fuck? Remember they had one room, remember? Oh, she had to get up. I gotta let Grayson in the room. Ugh. This is fucking weird.
This is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.
Hold on, sorry, Lily's legs are kicking.
Behind the scenes. No, this is September 12th. This is their CrimeCon T Patreon.
Me. She clearly wants me to move.
Lily's
There,
like,
is that
dude,
better?
get your own seat. She's
Oh.
like, she's looking. She's like, dude, don't move me.
There we go.
Okay. So,
Oh, we need a happy birthday for RLR. Thank you. Buddha girl. Happy birthday to RLR. We said happy birthday. I don't know if she was here, but
Happy birthday, baby.
and can you hear us both? All right. Yeah.
Yes,
someone's
we
like,
hear
you haven't
you.
missed anything, Becky. You're on. You haven't missed.
You haven't missed anything. It's been 5 minutes of us figuring it out.
Becky,
Okay.
nonsense. Were you up in there? You haven't missed anything, Becky. Clip that nonsense.
And can you hear us both? All right. Yeah. Someone's saying you haven't missed anything, Becky. You're on. You haven't missed.
You haven't missed anything. It's been 5 minutes of us figuring it out.
Okay. CrimeCon. Busy. And we went, by the way, people asked if we had a booth. We didn't because I like to be able to walk around. So I like to be able to walk around and not get stuck in a certain place. Hey, Becky. And so we didn't do a booth.
Hey, Becky.
And then, but we were asked actually by people to be there. So we attended as well as.
Wait, this was not live. Watch.
By people to be there. So
Did you see that? See that edit? See that edit? Grayson, you suck at editing. You were asked by people to be there. Who? Lieutenant Holman. Lieutenant Holman, remember this moment? Oh, get Lieutenant Holman. Where is he? Oh. Where the fuck is that moment? You remember it though. She waves over. Oh, go get Holman. I think this is it. Watch. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Hi. Fucking weirdos.
hey, Becky. And so we didn't do a booth. And then, but we were asked actually by people to be there. So we attended as well as.
So we attended. That was a nice little edit right there.
Victims. We were invited to also we were
Spit it out.
also invited to the Clue Awards dinner where we were honored to sit with Susan Hendricks and
Susan
and Abby and Libby's families.
Shut up. Keep their names out of your mouth. Remember Susan Hendricks? We went over her yesterday too. Here's Susan in her room as they're down at CrimeCon talking to the cops. This is Susan, the ex-CN. Susan.
Already know, and so.
Oh, I'm going
what
to
are we
meet.
talking about?
I'm going to meet Mr. Holman right now.
They received the Crime Fighter Award, which was to
Really
me the
special.
most touching. You were there too.
Touching. Let's give the family of 2 murdered girls Crime Fighter Awards. Fucking weird. Y'all are weird. CrimeCon's weird. Yuck.
That was really touching. Susan Hendricks played a big part in CrimeCon. Our friend. We're going to be doing our own
friend.
CrimeCon recap, or I will be doing my own CrimeCon recap with her. And
You're so fucking
Yeah.
special.
so there you go. What do you want to talk about? What CrimeCon was really, it was really special to me. I was not able to go last year. I had to give up my ticket last year. I had to give it
Oh.
to somebody because I wasn't going to miss the
to
verdict.
somebody. You gave it to Christina, you hoe. I had to give it to somebody because I wasn't going to miss that trial. Oh my God. There's only one of me. I'm so fucking important.
Last year, I had to give up my ticket last year. I had to give it to somebody because I wasn't going to miss the verdict for the Chad Daybell trial. And this time we did miss the Donna Adelson verdict, but I wasn't there. I heard that Surviving the Survivors stayed.
Yeah,
They stayed.
that's awesome.
That was awesome. And so they were not
They got
there.
a juror interview.
They have covered that case incredibly.
Yeah.
We finished the Donna verdict a day or two late because we were busy.
From the hotel
We kept
room.
pushing it. We were like, we're gonna do it in the morning. Then we're like, we'll do it.
What were you guys doing instead? Duck lip. Look at her duck lips. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
Just a fair warning, I am in rare fucking form today, and I have not seen this yet. RLR. Happy birthday, baby. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, baby.
Oh, yeah. Joel, whatever his name is, compared Maddie Soto to Weekend at Bernie's when Maddie Soto was deceased, 13-year-old girl propped up in the car by her mother's boyfriend, and he referred to her as Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. That was the last time I watched him. He's another Lauren, in my opinion.
Too late because we were busy.
From the hotel
We kept
room.
pushing it. We were like, we're gonna do it in the morning. Then we're like, we'll do it this afternoon.
It's like every time we started to plan it, we're like, we could just do it like a little bit later.
yeah, you're like, but this is happening, and Susan wants us here, and we want to go here. And
Yeah.
let's go see. And I was able to give out Aunt Vicky's fly swatters to
He
many
did,
of you
Kim.
and meet many of our gems. So I want to say thank you for finding me. I tried to wear bright shirts. Some people said they never found me. I was
Sunshine. Jay, she is married. Why implying that she's not straight just because you dislike her? Where did I imply that she's not straight? I don't know what her sexual preference is, but I'm getting some weird vibes here. I don't know about you, Sunshine, but I ain't stupid. I wasn't born yesterday.
out and about. In fact, I did not go to that many panels because I was trying to meet all of you. And we stayed out late at night too. Grayson taught me how to be 24 again. I don't know.
You needed it.
Yeah, I
It's
needed
good for
it.
you.
You said I did a good job.
You did great. We were out one night until almost 3:00 in the morning. Maybe we were 3:00 in the morning. I was really proud.
I took power.
In
naps
case
that
you don't
day.
know,
Butterbean, I'm not jealous. I can promise you 100% I'm not jealous. I would like you to tell me one thing there is to be jealous of. The fact that this lady's pumped her face with enough injections for 40 women, or the fact that her best friend is 24 years old and she manipulates her. Or how about the fact that she exploits victims and victims are speaking out on her? Should I be jealous of that? Should I be jealous that she looks like a fucking McDonald's sign when I'm driving down the freeway? No one is fucking jealous. Criticism does not equal jealousy. Holy shit. Janice in accounting, thank you for your super chat. Important question, Jay. Who do you think is the little spoon and who is the big spoon? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I'm waiting. What would I be jealous of? I'm older than Lauren. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera on again, Butterbean. I am older. I am going to be 50 fucking 2 years old in less than 2 weeks. I'm not fucking jealous of Lauren Matthias. Okay? This isn't about that. This is about being a shit person. Period. End of story. Okay? There's no jealousy, so let's get that the fuck out of the way. Good God. And you know what? I have a clear conscience. I don't exploit victims. I don't cozy up to victims to get clicks and views. No, I don't do that. So I'm waiting. What am I supposed to be jealous of either one of these individuals? Jealous of her fucked up upbringing that I heard about on Mormon Stories? No, thank you. I was raised by two absolutely fabulous human beings. Sure was. Who instilled me with morals, ethics, and values. I didn't need to go to journalism school because I was raised by good peeps. So again, Butterbean, I'm waiting. God.
She is like, she power naps at 2 p.m.
These people are fucking insufferable. For real. They're insufferable. Stevie Irwin, I caught the thing you clipped on my channel yesterday. I laughed my ass off. Where I was like, thanks for making me lose my train of thought. That was so hilarious. All right, back to it. God, is that maybe Butterbean is Grayson? She kind of looks like a Butterbean. Butterbean, are you really Grayson? You think she's maternal towards Grayson? Interesting. I get she's very condescending. My mother was never condescending and cunty to me. That's how I feel. Anyways, here we go.
O'clock in the morning. I was really proud.
Listen.
Yeah,
it's good for you.
You said I did a good job.
You did great.
She needs validation from a 24-year-old. Again, nothing to be jealous of.
We were out one night until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe we were 3 o'clock in the morning. I was really proud.
I took power naps.
In case you don't know, she is like, she power naps at 2 p.m. and then she goes to bed at 8 o'clock. Like if I need something, work-wise or anything, 8 o'clock's the cutoff.
You panic.
I'm like, where?
Really? Wait, hold on. I need to hear this bitch's schedule again.
We were out one night until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe we were 3 o'clock in the morning. I was really proud.
I took power naps.
In case you don't know, she is like, she power naps at 2 p.m. and then she goes to bed at 8 o'clock. Like if I need something, work-wise or anything, 8 o'clock's the cutoff.
You panic.
I'm like, where are you?
Well, actually, she actually took my phone and I have it on sleep and do not disturb. And she removed herself so she could call me anytime. I learned that while sleeping and getting my ringer.
Whoa. So she has access to your phone to change the settings and you're complaining about people seeing your shit? Are you really? So you went through all this, right? You went through all this, the RO, everything else, and you still didn't learn anything? What? This is what makes me think she's full of bullshit with everything. If someone took your shit and you had to go so far as to file a police report and it was going to ruin your fucking image. She has access to your phone to change your settings? Okay. You're either dumb as fuck. I don't know what to make of it. Are you setting Grayson up? What's going on?
My phone and I have it on sleep and do not disturb. And she removed herself so she could call me anytime. I learned that while sleeping and getting my ringer. Yeah.
I try to respect the 8 p.m. rule, but
she tries to respect the 8 p.m. rule by making sure that she can override it.
That's false.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. No, we did stay out until 3 a.m. one morning. Like the bar lights came on at 2. They're like, get out. And we were like, nope, We're gonna sit here for another hour.
Yeah. We're like,
Fun.
sorry. But I really did like the hotel, the Gaylord where we were staying and where the convention
did you?
CrimeCon was.
Did you?
And we'll tell you a little bit more about CrimeCon too.
Oh, yeah. Did you like it? Did you like the bar especially?
Just a second.
Bitches.
They had sort of like this open bar area where
So
everybody sort of gathered. And that wasn't, I didn't go to Nashville again. I was at the Chad Daybell verdict, but in other previous crime cons that I attended, it wasn't like that. Everyone was sort of like, where should we meet? There were different places where in this situation, everybody kind of was there and it was really nice. We spent a lot of time with the Petito family.
Yes.
We love them. We've become very close.
Oh, my God. We become very close to them because I took a red eye and went to their dinner. God, she's such a name dropper. She's a tragedy vulture. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Tragedy fucking vulture. Tragedy vulture. We love them. We become very close with them. I love them. I love you. I love all of you.
The Petito family.
Yes.
We love them. We've become very close to Joe Petito, Gabby's father, and all four of her parents. It's actually really touching that all four of them care about her and have started the foundation in her name. We really want to help with the Gabby Petito Foundation more. And we're in Long Island for a recent dinner, which we haven't shared yet.
We'll post it.
We'll post it.
Yeah, we saw your... I'm going to shut my mouth on that. We saw you at the thing. We saw you.
Heather Locklear was there.
Yeah, you finally got your photos.
Oh my God. Like, we went to the Gabby Petito dinner and Heather fucking Locklear was there. Holy fuck, another actress. You people are fucking weird. You people are so fucking weird. You finally got your photos. Did you ask her how it was to be on Melrose Place?
Island for a recent dinner, which we haven't shared yet.
We'll post it.
We'll post it. Heather Locklear was there.
Yeah, you finally got your photos.
Well, and my big thing was I was really excited to get a photo with Heather Locklear just to show John, like, look, I was with, someone you probably, had a crush on. Then I showed him. He's like,
huh? Look, John, look who I was with. What?
Someone excited to get a photo with Heather Locklear just to show John, like, look, I was with, someone you probably, had a crush on. Then I showed him. He's like, I didn't have a crush on her.
I don't think he did. Hey, Emmy Joe. Emmy Joe's in the house. We can continue officially because Emmy's here.
Heather Locklear just to show John, like, look, I was with, someone you probably, had a crush on. Then I showed him. He's like, I didn't have a crush on her. I'm like, I have a crush on her. Come on. Like, who doesn't?
Oh, leakage. We had a little bit of leakage. Y'all, these people. Ooh.
I'm like, I have a crush on her. Come on. Like, who doesn't love Heather Locklear? But I actually really respect Heather Locklear.
She's amazing.
She's
amazing. She shows up and she hangs out with everybody.
Why was Heather Locklear there, though? I'm wondering. Why is a celeb at the Gabby Petito dinner in Long Island? This is getting weirder and weirder as we go.
It's clear that Gabby affected Heather Locklear a lot and the cause of domestic violence because she is actively helping and participating.
You guys don't know who Heather Locklear is? Here, I'll show you. Heather Locklear is probably, in her 60s? She's got the big cheeks, too, now. This is Heather Locklear, but she was on Melrose Place. She's been around, but this is her now. She fucked her face up, too. She used to be really pretty until she fucked up her face. But this is her back in the day, in the 80s. You guys remember her? Dynasty. Yeah, TJ Hooker. Let's see. She was also on Melrose, but she's got to be in her... She's old, man. I wonder how old she is. Heather Locklear. Age. She's 61. Yeah, this is before and after. So Lauren relates. Can we just say that? Mm-hmm. She was married to Tommy Lee. Yep, that's her. I'm just curious how she got involved with Petitos. I've never heard of her being involved with the Petito family. Was she arrested for TV? Heather Locklear? I'm not sure. I loved Melrose Place. It was one of my faves.
It's clear that Gabby affected Heather Locklear a lot and the cause of domestic violence because she is actively
There to
helping.
stay.
I think she
and
was a victim.
participating and being a big part of this, and that was really neat to see.
Yeah, I think she was a DV
So,
victim.
Yeah. And the Petitos are just a really wonderful family.
Petitos are
We've
great
enjoyed
people.
Getting to know them at a few events here and there now. And
Oh,
hanging
Grayson.
Yeah, and we were able to spend. They stayed up. Joe stayed up late a couple nights too, just to talk, and he listens too.
yeah.
Yeah, they're an incredible family.
Yeah.
We were able to spend a lot of time also with Delphi prosecutor Nick McClelland
Jerry Holman.
and lead detective Jerry Holman.
Yeah.
Both of who we've interviewed on Hidden True Crime. And while Nick McClelland did not want to participate in the documentary, Susan invited him to CrimeCon and he was willing to go. One thing they said too is, that was a really rough trial to cover. Right? Or are you just thinking it was a walk in the park? But there was a lot of vitriol online. And one thing that they said was it really helped them to go to CrimeCon because they realized that not everybody hated them.
Right.
Essentially, they didn't say that. That was me paraphrasing.
No, I think they
realized that everybody hated them.
Realized how loved they are. It's hard. I mean, even I'm not you, and I'll see one comment where they're like this, and that, and it bothers me, and I'm not you. So think about how much they only see hate in their emails. They don't get emails probably very often that are like, "Thank you for everything you've done." The majority,
dude, they're cops. They don't need to worry about validation emails. You fucking weirdo. Oh my God. I can't stand this. I can't stand CrimeCon. We're going to do a whole deep dive into fucking CrimeCon. I made up my mind because when I first came into the true crime sector here on YouTube, if you would call it that, CrimeCon was all about forensics, forensic investigating, investigators being there, CSI, learning the behind the scenes stuff. It was kind of like a mini CSI course. And that was intriguing, right? Like I wanted to go there then. I thought it was cool. I wanted to learn more about the behind the scenes stuff. And that's what it was about, They would talk about the techniques, teach you about, blood spatter or splatter or whatever, and, give you professional insight on that. And then, I don't know, I got to look back on the timeline because it switched hands to Red Seat, and then they started bringing victims in. They didn't always do that. I might go undercover in CrimeCon next year and just fucking people watch and fucking watch everybody and report back. That's what I might do. You might see me incognito at CrimeCon in Vegas. Why did I abandon Lejingo? Because I haven't watched this, Emmy. So there's no way for me to make a Lejingo board because I didn't know what was said at all. I didn't watch any of this. Wouldn't that be fun? I could totally rent clothes and have it sent to the hotel and just fucking look professional as a motherfucker. Sombrero.
majority of them are like corruption this, corruption that. So I think it was really good for them to be in a spot where everybody was excited to see them. We went to the panels and everybody was clapping during them and really respectful. And so I think it was healing for them because I'm sure this case, no doubt.
Becky Patty often states, that's Libby's grandmother, how healing
I'll give away
CrimeCon.
socks. No, I'll give away socks at my booth. I'll give away socks. She says Becky Patty often states that Libby's grandmother, how healing CrimeCon is. Did you also tell Becky Patty that you were worried that her fucking banana bread was poisoned, you bitch? Did you? Did you tell her that while you were there? While you're spitting her name out for fucking money on your Patreon?
It was healing for them because I'm sure that, I mean, this case, no doubt.
Becky Patty often states, that's Libby's grandmother, how healing CrimeCon has been. I think CrimeCon is actually a really incredible event where victims, podcasters, news media, everyone is able to get together, and really it's very victim centered.
Yeah.
In how to help, how to be better, how to
you don't
better
know the
share
story?
messages.
Becky Patty and the banana bread? So one of the grandmothers of the victims of Delphi, because people were waiting in line all night to get a seat in that damn courtroom, the grandmother made banana bread and passed it out to people in line. And I heard that Lauren Matthias and her little cronies made a joke that they thought it was fucking poisoned. Brenda, I'm glad to have you here too. One Crime. And I'm glad Juan Crime was at the CrimeCon though.
The lawn crime.
And I love
Hey,
it.
Aries.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing
There you
we
go,
did,
Shay. That's
I didn't
the
go to
story.
too many panels because, like I said, I wanted to mingle with everybody.
Listen, I wouldn't have eaten shit from anybody either, but I wouldn't have said nothing out loud like that.
But I went to the ones where we were requested to attend. Someone was asking, Erica is asking, was there a particular case? Honestly, I think the Delphi case was a central case this year. Again, we had the front table at the Clue Awards, and they received the Crime Fighter Award that was presented to them by John Walsh. And it was really, really touching. That's sort of like the biggest honor at the Clue Awards. And then
The James Craig panel.
The James Craig.
She lied. She told the police there that she was a presenter. Jada, if you want to deep dive into Mormons, you're going to want to go over to Nonsense. Nonsense is your girl for that. Lied to the cops.
Craig panel.
That was good.
It was really good. And we were able to hang out for quite some time with the Redfords.
Who is?
Those Ryan and Michelle were two major witnesses in the James Craig trial
Thanks,
that we
YouTube.
covered. And by that, I mean, Ryan Redfern was James Craig's partner, owned the business with him, and was the one that informed police at the hospital of what he suspected. So kind of a big deal, as is his wife. They both testified. And that was really incredible to get to know them on a personal basis and see how it's affected them. They attended the trial. It was with 48 hours, right? The trial was with, or not the trial, the panel.
The
panel was
panel
with 48 hours.
It was Natalie.
Yes.
Whatever.
Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we sat on the front row for that. And Bobby Joe Olson, Detective Bobby Joe Olson. It was also wonderful to spend time with her.
My phone went off, but I don't know where it is. So hopefully it just doesn't keep going off.
Lily's on it. And she's like, ignore it.
She's like, move.
She's like, you're live. Focus.
I would be a really bad YouTuber.
You're a great producer. So
Here
we are.
It works.
And and I will say you weren't here for this one because you were wandering around with doing your.
Do you want to know why these victims feel that way? Because CrimeCon got their clutches into the Delphi families early. So they've basically talked the Delphi families into thinking this is healing for them. That's what they've done. They've basically told the victims they're being healed by this.
Your own thing for a while. And I went to a panel to hear victim impact statements. Colby was supposed to be a part of it, but someone forgot to tell him. Josh was part of it.
Is that why?
Yeah. But
Oh.
Josh was also, well, someone told me that. I guess I don't have evidence of that. Someone told me that, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Oh, I wondered. I was like, why isn't he in there?
I haven't confirmed that. Someone mentioned that to me that maybe they forgot to tell him, but I haven't. Yeah, it's hearsay until I.
He did a lot though.
Everything you say is hearsay.
He did a lot. And then one person I was really impressed with that I wasn't expecting at that was Madison McGee.
Oh.
I was sitting next to Susan Hendricks.
Yes.
I don't know where you were. Where'd you go? You were like,
was-
peace out. You were so.
I was walking around, and I came in at the end of hers.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I was sitting next to Susan, and she made me bawl. It was beautiful what she was
Her
saying.
dad's case is unsolved, right? Is that what it is?
Her dad's case is unsolved. He was murdered when she was a baby, and then it was hidden from her. And she didn't learn until she was 16. She had heard it was a heart attack. And then when she finally discovered it and started looking into it, she learned that the entire record or incident report was like 30 pages. That's it. Oh my gosh. And so nobody had really delved into it. And she's been attempting to solve
That's really sad.
her dad's murder, but she also talked about.
All right, I got to stop here because I don't want to get too behind on these super chats. Janice in accounting, thank you so much. I am wondering why investigators would participate in a panel where they give out details of a case they just finished. Can't their statements be used in an appeal? Cold cases? Yes. So wrong, in my opinion. Same. I mean, if we're going to call out everything, we have to call out everything. It's not okay for YouTubers to get cozy with victims. It's not okay for YouTubers to get cozy with attorneys. Whether it's a DA or a defense attorney, not fucking cool in a ongoing trial. I mean, look at what just happened with Barry Morphew. We got JLR and others streaming when they're not supposed to stream. And now there's a whole ass court order that there's no live streaming for his trial, his second trial. And if you remember, in Barry Morphew's first trial, Mr. Mike King of Profiling Evil here on YouTube had the DA, Linda Stanley, on, and she gave information away that she wasn't supposed to and got in trouble. Stop watching people that do things like this. And you have to ask yourself, why do they not care if they fuck up justice for Suzanne Morphew? It's sick. Nicola, welcome to Cooterville. Come on in and close your damn legs.
Y'all welcome to Cooterville. Come on in and remember, close your legs.
I've been around on these streets for many, many years. I've kept my mouth shut, but my eyes open. I've seen a lot. Stop watching these people. Stop gravitating to this shit. It's going to hurt victims. It's going to hurt justice for victims. Just stop. Jada, thank you for sending a cootership. G-Mama, welcome to Cooterville.
She says, welcome to
Or
Cooterville.
court clerks.
Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
Yes, this is Morphew's second go-around. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's in the newspaper, y'all. The Denver fucking newspaper reported on Barry Morphew's thing and named JLR. He's in the court documents. It's fucked up. Oh, did she pin your comment moments?
The mental health issues she had experienced from not knowing, from not having a dad, from so much.
Yes, she did. Yes, Lindsay.
It's been a lot of therapy for
the DA that was on Mike King's show is no longer a fucking lawyer. She was disbarred. And there was a whole shit show about her going on his YouTube during the trial and giving information. And Mike King was also the one that leaked the information about Ethan Chapin's hamstrings being cut by Brian Kohberger a year before anything came out. So be careful, people.
For her to do her podcast. And it was really profound to see how this affects victims. I think another thing I really loved about CrimeCon 2 is, hidden true crime, as you know, always wants to help. That's something we've taught Grayson. We're like, if we don't bring value to a case, we don't cover it. And how many victims do value the podcast community and want to get their stories out there, and how important it is that we do share these cases, you know,
Yeah.
with all the comments that I sometimes get about exploiting or whatever.
Hey, Tammy.
We try hard and to see victims valuing and appreciating when podcasts cover their families or loved ones' cases matter to me too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you.
So this is the tea. That's exactly right, Olive. How do you sit there and get paid to talk about victims like this, like it's hashtag tea, after you manipulated those victims into being comfortable enough to talk to you about the worst time in their life? And then let's take it a further, Olive. Let's copyright strike a victim's channel because we don't like them speaking their truth about us.
You go.
There you go.
You found it? You found it?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's turn it right off.
Fucking.
Okay.
Another
quilt.
thing Grayson set up on my phone. And let's
Oh God.
let's
I'm gonna
do
tell
this.
everything. What did I set up?
Was a recording thing on my phone so that you know how so I would do YouTube lives, lunch lives, and then that would be
Oh, yeah.
override. John would override that because he can call me in an emergency. So Grayson's like, I've had enough. And she set up a recording thing on my phone where if John calls, not even he can get through because it's on.
Well, if he calls
record.
twice, it does. But to be fair, I usually always text him and say, hey, we're about to record, or
Don't call Lauren.
Lauren's going to go record something. Call me if you need something.
Yeah.
And I override it. So,
And Grayson overrides everything.
no, well,
My husband doesn't, but Grayson does.
no. Well,
This is weird. I'm sorry. This is weird.
it's important because sometimes there have been times where something's not working, your audio, you're muted, whatever. So it lets me get through to you.
Tell them that. Yeah.
Let's listen to that part again.
Where if John calls, not even he can get through because it's on.
Well, if he calls
record.
twice, it does. But to be fair, I usually always text him and say, hey, we're about to record, or
Don't call Lauren.
Lauren's going to go record something.
Oh, he must
Call me if
love
you need
that.
Something.
Oh, he must love that. He must love that Lauren or that Grayson put John on Do Not Disturb. Is that what I just understood? That that Grayson put John on Do Not Disturb? Cheyenne says, thank you for your super chat. Mike King is LDS too. Is he? Oh. I'm seeing a pattern here. Wait a minute. Did I hear that right? That she put John on Do Not Disturb? Can you imagine Grayson saying, excuse me, we're about to record. She'll call you later. Don't call her. Okay, you know what that reminds me of? Hi, Sue. Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Jody Hildebrandt and Ruby Frankie when Ruby Frankie told her husband, Kevin, to text before coming and knocking on the bedroom door if her and Jody were in there. That's what it reminds me of. What fucking producer puts your husband on Do Not Disturb? That's a little fucking private. Thank you, L. Birdie. Thank you for the super chat. Your @ is the exact @ that said B is a snake. So why does B say you denied it? What are you talking about? Thank you for your super chat, though, L. Birdie. Yeah, they remind me of Ruby and Jody as well. Hit the like button,
And
too,
I
L.
override
Birdie.
it. So,
And Grayson overrides everything.
no, well,
My husband doesn't, but Grayson does.
no. Well, it's important because sometimes there have been times where something's not working, your audio, you're muted, whatever. So it lets me get through to you.
Tell them that. Yeah.
I think they're
I don't know.
aware.
Someone must be triggered by an emoji or something. Are you being stalked by an emoji? Yikes.
You know what? It did override at the James Craig trial when your mic kept turning off, and I was like, "You're muted. You're muted." Had I not, you would have done a 20-minute lunch live.
That's true. Because I don't look at chat, which we're not looking at chat now. Yeah. So when we're looking at chat, we have the delay. So she keeps going back to the chat so we can see your chat. So I keep going back because I don't like the delay. But we'll go back and read all your questions. Let's see. Throw your questions in chat about CrimeCon, and we will answer.
I'll say my favorite part about CrimeCon.
Okay.
Well, first of all, like the bar at night is so fun because everyone's there. But second of all, I think working in this space for almost 5 years now, you meet a lot of people. And a lot of people I've met have been virtual, right? When I was working on another podcast, I would connect with them here and there, and we would, we'd talk, or there'd be this like, hey, you want to collaborate here or there, but you only know them virtually. So CrimeCon is a really cool opportunity to like hang out with them. You start to know them. Or even like people I've texted for a long time, I got to hang out with.
D-Lady said, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall listening to people's conversations. Yeah, especially at 3 a.m.
Bar.
Yeah, they were awesome. We met a lot of people. Also, I want to just point out, I'm looking at some things. Leslie says she loves my jacket. Thank you. Grayson hates it. She told me to take it off. She said it reminded her of her grandma. And I said, well, it is grandmother chic. And you're
Thanks again for the super chat. Go back to the garbage fucking dumpster of YouTube. I don't fight those battles. I don't know who those people are, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? Don't give a fuck. Yes, Little Horses, that was on their Patreon. Stop trying to derail my live. I've got some good content here. Go back to your fucking dumpster. Weirdo. Why are you paying money to tell me that, too? You don't have to pay me. Just type in the chat. I can see you.
Your grandmother was a stylish woman. Then
I think Patreon people are going to think I'm
mother chic. Grayson hates it. She told me to take it off. She said it reminded her of her grandma. And I said, well, it is grandmother chic. And your grandmother was a stylish woman. Then
I think Patreon people are going to think I'm really mean. We're like, you override the phone. You tell me my jacket.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am teasing you on your first live. So let's make that clear. Grayson is wonderfully nice, wonderfully kind, so helpful. So I am teasing you on this live. So don't mistake my teasing for, sorry.
No, you're good.
If they think you're mean, it's because I'm being mean. So I'm sorry. You're
no,
so
it's okay. It's funny. No, we're good.
Yeah.
And then what was I going to say? No, Lauren's like, I kind of sometimes look at you as like,
oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Hold on. Oh, please don't lose my spot. Son of a bitch.
We have not been able to locate the child.
Fuck. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. My stupid mouse has this side button. Let me get back where we were. Damn it. I got this new mouse. It's got this stupid side button, and when I hit it, it fucks everything up. Hold on. We do. We need a list of Mormon creators. There's a lot of them, though, you guys. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, we didn't lose our spot. Thank God.
Look at you as like a little bit of like a mom figure. So like, I would tell my own mom if I didn't like her outfit. So
there you go. And people do ask, they're like, are you mother and daughter?
Everywhere.
Ask that. They're like, you guys look a lot alike. And I'm like,
hi, Scott H.
Do.
Good to
they've
see you.
They've even asked, I've been with my son, and they've asked if Grayson and my son are siblings and I'm their mom. I'm like, oh, kind of sweet.
Okay. Hang on.
Even asked, I've been with my son, and they've asked if Grayson and my son are siblings, and
who's they? Who's they, and where have you been that people ask that?
I've been with my son, and they've asked if Grayson and my son are siblings, and I'm their mom. I'm like, oh,
yeah, you don't look as young as you think you do.
Kind of sweet. Yes, I am.
Yeah. So I just tell you, it's growing on me.
Is it?
It's just, we live in Vegas. Most of you know that. And it's hot here.
Oh, boom. Boom. There it is. She fucking lives with them. We live in Vegas and it's hot here. Oh my God. What the fuck? She lives there. She just said it.
It's just we live in Vegas. Most of you know that, and it's hot here.
Look at Lauren. She's like, you weren't supposed to say that. We live in Vegas. Hot here.
For making it happen.
Nina, thank you for your super chat. I've never seen someone like you listening to the video without missing anything and read all the chats and answer them. How do you do this? Amazing. Wow, thank you so much. That's a compliment. I don't know. I just do it. Thank you, though. Sue, welcome to Cooterville.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs. I'm more comfortable being off camera when I'm really into a stream because I look like a total idiot when I'm like, because I've got like two screens. I got my soundboard. I'm just more comfortable. I don't really have a face for TV. I really am more of a voice for TV, if you will. I don't mind going on camera, but sometimes when I'm really into a stream and really into doing things, I'm more comfortable being off and doing my thing, and it allows me to be more loose. Loosey-goosey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
So it's like,
I know, but we have this studio at 66 right now.
yeah, but
So I'm quite comfortable.
I
Don't
think-
question the jacket.
Well, fuck. I mean, we have Dr. John going to Trader Joe's with her in a mask, and he doesn't want to be recognized.
no, but CrimeCon, yeah, I love to just meet people, hang out. You helped me choose a lot of my outfits for CrimeCon. I brought a million outfits and said, "What do I wear?"
Yeah. Yeah, we went to Nordstrom and we ran
That was
into
so fun.
an old childhood friend of mine who even helped get you
Yeah, that was
already.
fun.
That was fun. So what questions do you guys have? So we're looking, ask away. We have 71 of our dear subscribers in chat, which
Six of them left. They had 77 19 minutes ago. Y'all, thank you, Nonsense. You know I appreciate you. Nonsense is good peeps, man. I'm so glad that I met some good people on here. Finally, like I sat back for 5-6 years, got involved with some shady motherfuckers, and then decided I'm not leaving my bubble. But thank God I met Nonsense. I met Granny. Granny was the one that brought me out of my shell. Granny's watching. You guys aren't subbed up. Granny's the one going through all this fucking legal nonsense. No pun intended. With a lot of fuck shit on this internet.
love. Like, it's not going fast. We can just like look at every comment.
71.
Just like
you got 321,000 subscribers, and you got 71 motherfuckers watching your shit in Patreon. Hey, body moving. The math ain't mathin'. Listen, they had a 300. This is from September 12th, body. Now listen, body. They had 321K subs. According to Playboard, 21% of the 321K watch their shit. Now they're in a Patreon that is post CrimeCon T, which you think their listeners would really want to hear, and there's 71 people. The math ain't mathin'. Thank you, Ishi. This is very strange. Wait, let me get it back. She's setting a stage. Grayson is going to be thrown under the bus. You can see the fake bonding here. That girl will have a hard lesson to learn. I hate it for her. Ishi, I trust your intuition, man. I really do. She's at 317 now. Thank you, Canvas and Crime. You and your work is very much appreciated. I appreciate you too, Canvas. Thank you for 15 months. I appreciate you. I'm saying that too much. I appreciate you, but I really do. I don't know if you can. I think that the fact that 21% of 321K watch her is kind of a sign that they bought subs.
Look at every comment.
Yes, body. Yes.
Oh, that's so neat. Lauren says, I love taking online connections to real life. My favorite connections have been my online friends. I met my husband on Twitter. That is
did?
awesome.
Oh, that's really sweet.
That's
And
really
Body,
cool, actually.
You
That's
know,
cooler than like.
You know what else we learned, Body? That Heather Locklear was at the Gabby Petito Foundation dinner. Security, I appreciate you too. Isn't that weird? I want to know what Body thinks of that. I never heard of Heather Locklear ever being involved in their foundation or anything. Like, that was a first for me. And I covered that pretty closely.
Meeting them on a dating website.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Betsy Bella, never been to CrimeCon. Is it lecture style, Q&A, or solely just visiting booths? It's a lot. There's like the podcast row has a bunch of different creators that you can go see and go to their tables. And then there are Q&As, there's panels. And there's panels, Q&As. There's just, it's a lot. Everything overlaps too. So you kind of have to figure out what your main things are and like maybe get like a scheduling app and click the things that you want to attend. So that way you know. Can you scroll all the way down?
Yeah. Hello from Caldwell. Hello from Boise, Idaho. Hello from Connecticut. I think I like this one. Rebecca Randall says, I think it also brings home that crazy things happen to everyday people. Amen. Crime knows no bounds. And I feel like sometimes when people think they don't
Wait a minute.
get into crime or they don't understand.
Is this some kind of a fucking joke? I'm sorry. I have to take a task. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the Heather Locklear thing. And I just looked it up. How the fuck is she welcomed at Gabby Petito's dinner? Heather Locklear, please don't contest to 8 misdemeanors. Ordered to treatment facility in 2018. 5 counts of battery on a cop. 1 count of battery on an emergency medical personnel. And 2 counts of resisting, obstructing, or delaying a police officer. Has she made a comeback since this? How do these people get into these found? I don't understand it. What? She's a big donor, maybe to clean up her fucking image, maybe a PR move for Heather. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. Thank you, ISO. Jackie G, for the generous super chat from Australia. Let's see. Must include Heather Locklear. I see nothing about Heather Locklear being with them. Heather Locklear, Richie Sambora reunited for Ava's graduation. I see nothing in a quick search that comes up with her and Gabby Petito. That's weird.
Understand crime is because they almost sometimes think it's above that. Like they're above it or like it won't affect them. And that's simply not true. It affects everyone, always has, and always will, no matter where you are in life. And crazy things happen to everyday people.
Yeah.
Do not expect, which is heartbreaking, but it does highlight that. And we all have to come together and we process it.
Yeah.
together.
I mean, most victims say they never thought it would be them.
Grayson, you're such a great artist.
Oh, thank you.
You are. Don't thank me.
Thanks, Becky.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that too. I concur.
Did we get it?
There wasn't a lot on Koberger.
Did we just hit 24K? Alberti, we just hit 24K. You gonna celebrate with me, bitch? You gonna celebrate? Let's do a Krug. Let's shake our dreads with Krug. We got 24,000 motherfuckers. Whoop whoop. Thank you so much. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Ramen.
Egghead.
I'm hungry.
Dreadhead. Shaking my dreads.
I'm hungry, says Beach. Yay. Thank you guys so much. That's amazing. Thanks. Alberti, hit the like button because we're amazing over here. Save the drama for your fucking mama.
Because they expect it to be in trial. Do you think there'll be a lot of people discuss that case next year? Yeah, probably. There wasn't a big Koberger.
Yeah.
There wasn't.
There was the Othram panel with
Othram.
Middleman and is it Catherine Middleman, I think? And Stacy Chapin.
We did meet
there was another edit. Good job, Grayson. Your edits are wonderful. Watch. Here comes a Grayson edit. Thank you for all the new subs. You guys are amazing. I'm so glad you found me. I think we should rename our community the Truth Community. It's Jay and it's Justice if you're fucking nasty.
And Stacy Chapin.
We did meet Stacy Chapin. We had a nice conversation with her a couple of times. Told her how much I valued the way that she has been such a, I can't imagine being in her position, and she has had so much dignity, and I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
So I told her how much I admire her. Yeah. And she was at the Clue Awards, and they also did an Ethan Smiles Foundation dinner.
Yeah. Becky says people should put their YouTube handles on their shirts. That would actually be fun because I would say one of my favorite things to do is when people share their YouTube handles and I'll say like, oh, I recognize you from this or that.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really fun.
Yeah. Stephanie is asking if we saw Susan's talk. Absolutely. So we love Susan Hendricks. She is our dear friend. We spent most of CrimeCon with her, and we were asked to go to those panels, both of them that she did. Wait, did she do 2 or 3?
Yeah, she did 2.
2. And so, yes, she did an excellent job.
We were asked to go to that panel. She's making sure to really pump that in. Hi, Cram. Thank you, J-Dub. I'm glad to have you here. The Cooters of Truth. Elizabeth Foster, welcome.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
But she made a point to say we were asked to go to those. That's not what you told the cops, though, Woolwin. Thank you, Bite Bits. 24 karat.
Making it happen. I want to say thank you for making it happen.
You get the check mark at 100K. That's when you get the check mark on YouTube. Thank you, Full Deck, for 5 months. Congratulations on 24K. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome.
She's so talented. And
I don't remember that, Alberti, but you know what I remember? Hitting 24K today, bitch. That's what I remember. Quit coming in here trying to cause shit. What's your deal, dude? What are you trying to accomplish? What's your end goal? Can you guys block Alberti? She's really kind of throwing me off at this point. She did an excellent job. She's so talented.
And yes, she did an excellent job. She's so talented, and we love Susan because Susan Hendricks is not only funny,
we love her,
and fun, and an incredibly talented reporter who's worked for both CNN and HLN. She also has the biggest heart, and is so compassionate. Yeah, and she's just really funny and fun.
Thank you, Shiloh.
Hey, Cooter Clippers.
Becky says, I saw a hidden true crime bead bracelet I wanted.
Oh,
Is it
God.
this? And by the way, this was made for me.
By
Thank
who?
you
By who?
to the Hidden Gem who gave it to me.
It's one of the 70 in your fucking Patreon because you ain't got that many hidden gems. I think this has all been smoke screens. I don't think they are. Ooh, Bite Bits. Thank you so much. Please let me know how you like it when you receive it.
Friendship bracelet says hidden gems on it, and I love it, as does my son, who tried to take it off my wrist and put it on his backpack, and I was like, no.
Why wouldn't you just give it to your kid? Why wouldn't you give that to your kid? Oh, I just can't stand this lady. You're never fucking home. You couldn't even give him the goddamn bracelet to put on his fucking backpack. Fuck.
Tried to take it off my wrist and put it on his backpack, and I was like, no. You're spoiled, but you don't get to take anything off of my wrist. Then take it.
Really?
You're spoiled, but you don't get to take anything off of my wrist. Then take it. Anything embarrassing? Any embarrassing moments to share? Lauren's barbecue story is legend. Yeah, there are. I don't know. They might be too embarrassing.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking when someone looked at me and noticed something, and yeah, we're not gonna.
Oh, that was funny.
We're not gonna talk about it. Okay.
Wait, what?
Sorry, not Amy, not. I'm thinking when someone looked at me and noticed something, and yeah, we're not gonna.
Oh, that was funny.
We're not gonna talk about it. Okay.
Oh, and so you're going to keep inside jokes too? Right. How rude to do to your Patreons, number one. And number two, weird. Oh my God, T-Dub, when my granddaughter comes over here, she's always looking at the new things I have in my studio because I have like all these little trinkets. They're either sent to me or I pick them up. And of course, I will let her have something. God.
Sorry, not Amy, not nonchalant. If I can think of anything to share, let's try to think of some behind the scenes stories we can share.
Yeah.
There's other things that happen with other people. We keep their privacy too. So
Yeah.
actually, it's not just me being like, oh, I'm too embarrassed to share. It's
Usually we want to get permission if we're going to share something.
it involves other people, and those other people.
Yeah. We try to give them privacy.
Yeah.
Oh,
They didn't
like
ask
Joe
to be on
Schmo?
camera.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, message
Okay.
deleted. No.
Darn.
What did it say? We admire her too, Erin. Yeah, she's such a fierce advocate. Let's see.
Oh, Lily is snoring.
Yeah, that was Lily. Everyone. The Ellen Greenberg case is so crazy. Lauren, we'd love that.
Is Nancy Grace
September
nice?
12th.
We met her in Delphi. She's really nice.
She is.
September the 12th, and this is from the Patreon. This is their CrimeCon Tea live, and there's 71 people watching.
She's a force. She's funny.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I laugh with her. Other times I laugh at her. Is that fair? I mean, that's fair. Like, she's a force and she is something else. And there's a reason Nancy Grace is Nancy Grace. There's only one Nancy Grace. I'm just like, did she just say that?
Yeah,
And then there are
she
other
has
times that I'm like,
I think the Annie Elise one from a couple of weeks ago was so funny.
that was so funny. Annie Elise.
She made her read what and Annie is a good friend of mine. I really like her. But
Oh, she's a good friend of yours. Annie's a good friend of Grayson, she says, right here. September 12th, right after CrimeCon. Nikki, the woman with thousands of dollars in her face, calls her kid spoiled. Wow, your kid deserves better, Walwyn. I agree. I think it is, Potato. Yeah, they're scared. They're traumatized. I mean, their lives are at risk.
This is fucking crazy, yo. I'm being cyber stalked.
So what do we think? Annie's a good friend.
What?
I made snark pages for Annie Elise. She's a good friend of mine. These people are all connected. If they tell you they're not, they're lying. They're all motherfucking connected. You see them on the same panel, they connected. Scott H. I'm telling you.
Funny Annie Elise.
She made her read what and Annie is a good friend of mine. I really like her. But she made her read like Koberger's complaint, like word for word or something, like on
like the BF. I want to be.
The lady said Nancy Grace comes off as having no filter. No, she doesn't. But I think that's like she is
legit
made for TV.
You know what I've learned about Nancy Grace?
Love is
she
in the
really
air.
is the person you see on TV.
Every time I look
I've
around.
seen her behind the scenes too. I've been on her show where I've watched her prepare for her show behind the scenes, and I'm like, she's not. She's
the same person.
This is not an act.
Susan's on there a lot, and she always giggles with us about it.
They giggle
Did you
together.
see Mike King on Profile and Eagle? He's educating on cults. And
Yes.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. I told you in the beginning this was straight up blind reaction. Fucking blind reaction. And who did I mention at the beginning? Mike King, profiling evil. Look who's coming up in the live. Mike King, profiling evil. They're all connected, motherfuckers. They are all connected.
Bing bang.
What the fuck's going on?
Got it. Did you see Mike King on Profiling Evil? He's educating on cults.
Yes, he is wonderful.
Yes.
Mike and I had an amazing conversation because I actually was a local reporter in Colorado City and Hilldale, the FLDS community, where we can talk about that too, where Warren Jeffs used to rule and reign, no longer. And
this is becoming a trend, Miss Fancy Pants. She says Mike King isn't Mormon anymore, but he was for a really long time. Wow, that seems to be a pattern here. They used to be, right? Like the Mormon stories. Oh, he used to be. Mike King used to be. Lauren Matthias used to be. But they're all fucking connected. Mike King said not long ago he is Mormon, says Desert Rain. Why is this so confusing? Like, why don't we know? Why, well, you know what I mean? This just seems to be a pattern with these people. They are, they aren't. They are, they aren't. They are, they aren't. The fuck is that all about? Either you are or you aren't. What's going on here? Mike King teaches at BYU? What? I don't know. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. They all talk out of both sides of their mouths. They're Mormon when it fits them. I don't know.
And of course, Mike King was law enforcement there and did a lot of work there. So Mike and I were able to connect and give each other a big hug and talk. We were excited to go to his panel.
No, we missed it.
We went to bed at 3. We slept in. Essentially.
Yeah.
Let's be honest why we missed it. Sorry, Mike. But yeah.
Hey, Kresha. Kresha says, used to be Mormon. He's still a cop. He came on the scene with Chris McDonough. Now that I knew. All insert themselves into the influencing of the masses to distance the LDS Church from the crimes of members. Thank you for that, Kresha. Huh. You guys watch Chris McDonough? Are you guys familiar with the interview room, Chris McDonough? Put a 1 in chat if you're familiar with Chris McDonough. I would like to show you something really fast. God, we're not even halfway through this. I knew this was going to do this to me today. But that's okay. Okay. So you guys know who he is, though. You're not familiar. Okay. A lot of people are familiar. If you're not familiar, he is he's an ex-cop, has a YouTube channel. He's inserted himself into missing kids cases. Not really sure how these two started together, Mike King and Chris, but I want to show you something real quick. The best thing you can do, guys, is if you question a creator or you want to know more about them, this is what I suggest you do, okay? So like we're going to do here, you go and you click, see this button? It says oldest. Go to their oldest ass videos, okay? Go to their oldest videos. Check them out. This is from 5 years ago.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Profiling Evil with Mike King. I'm here with Chris McDonough. And this Thursday, we're going to do something a little special. Chris, what are we going to do?
Mike, what's on the docket this Thursday is a Q&A with you and I.
Did you guys know that they started out together? A lot of people don't know that. Remember when he accused that random person on Twitter to be laundry? I do, Lana. A lot of people don't know that these two started out together.
Great. There's been like hundreds of questions we haven't had time to answer. So
hey, Lisa.
Hopefully this gives people a chance to do it. How's the format going to work?
Well, so I think folks are going to be able to chime in on YouTube chat, and we'll just basically call this Interview the Interviewers. I think we've had, like you said, so many questions, and I think you wanted to get to answering, these things for folks. So I think this would be an opportunity to do that.
That's great. So folks.
Yes, Mike King is Profiling Evil. This is his channel. I've actually emailed with him back in the day about a case. But yeah, like I said, he started out with Chris, and his first video is 5 years ago. This is the very first video that he ever did.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike King. Thank you for joining us in Profiling Evil Conversations. I'm here with my good friend Chris McDonough, former detective in the Oceanside City Police Department in California. Chris, thanks so much for being here tonight.
Mike, thanks. Appreciate having the opportunity to be here. This should be fun.
I think it will be fun. We're actually going to really dig into a case that I think is going to surprise a lot of people. Probably one that they...
So he goes into cults and stuff too. If you go to Profiling Evil, I'll give you guys the link. You can check out. But go to the oldest videos. Check them out. See when they started. See what they were doing when they first came on the scene. See who they were hanging with. See who, what they were covering, what they're talking about. I mean, it's interesting to say the least. But yeah, 5 years ago is a common thread among these creators that are all connected. That was Mike King on the left and Chris McDonough on the right. And here is Mike King's Profiling Evil channel. He is also, I think, involved in like something with the youth in in Utah. Something about the youth. I don't know. He goes out of the country a lot. I'm not really sure. I thought he was ex-FBI. But yeah, he's the one that had Linda Stanley, the DA, in the Morphew case on his show, and it caused a lot of problems. Yes, Chris McDonough, it was the Crow case. Yes. That's because everyone started the pandemic. Okay, that makes sense. Out of work, started a YouTube channel. Yes, Beth, he did. And he is also the one that gave Annie Elise the information about Ethan Chapin, one of the Idaho 4 victims, hamstrings being sliced. Children's Justice Center in Utah. He has discussed a few times helping with fundraising and so on. There you go. The Children's Justice Center. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. So, anyways, just a little brief history lesson. This is the Learning Channel.
So we have that in common, Mike and I do. And then what else?
Hi, Lauren. I'm a fellow Lauren J. School grad from Kansas. First of all, where at in Kansas? I'm from Kansas. Are you planning any more collabs soon, like Kathy from Gossip Lies and Innuendo or Joshua from Courtroom Confidential?
We want to do it with both. Yeah.
Yeah, we like both.
People have been requesting more collabs. Admittedly, we haven't been a huge collab channel, not because we haven't wanted to, but we've been so busy with John
Trials,
and I are trials. John and I are co-hosts. And it's been so busy. And originally, before having Grayson, I just was really bad at scheduling collaborations. I couldn't clone myself. And it wasn't just something we often did, but we love so many creators and we want to do that. And of course, I often, as you guys know, go over to Web Sleuths with Trisha. I admire so much the work they do with DNA Solves and Othram and love supporting that. Othram had a massive booth,
Their
by the way.
new AI thing is so cool.
Dude, the AI thing that Othram's coming out.
Did she really just say dude? Lauren, you're sitting there in a quilted jacket that you rented. And you're saying dude? No, I don't think CM is Mormon. I do not. I don't know, though. He could be. I don't think so. Yes, Chris is the one that bullied the Crow kid into confessing to something he didn't do, to killing his sister. Yep. Absolutely.
Othram and love supporting that. Othram had a massive
Their
booth, by the way.
New AI thing is so cool.
Dude, the AI thing that Othram's coming out with, where we're going to be able to soon. Right now, it's just for law enforcement, but we're going to be able to soon go on Othram or a site like that and look up all the case files. And it's going to be Grayson's a FOIA queen, but soon this is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
What they're putting together. They gave us the demonstration. Oh yeah, Natalie Lawyer Chick, love her too. You're right, Isabel. All of these incredible creators.
I have watched her a little bit. Did you guys do a collab with her?
Yeah, I asked her to be on for Ruby
Oh.
Frankie. I wanted to understand the sentencing for Ruby Frankie.
Oh, okay.
Jody
So it was
Hildebrandt.
before I was working. I don't even.
I
know you.
I pulled that one off without you. I pulled some things off without you.
No,
believe it or not,
you pulled a lot off.
But she thinks that sometimes she's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I pulled this live
No.
off. Lauren says, "Dude," it always cracks me up. Dude, I say it all the time, bro.
Stop it! It's BJ Jr. She just said, "Bro." What is the deal here, bro? Do I still have that soundbite? Nah, I don't.
I did get choked.
She said, "Bro."
Cracks me up, dude. I say it all the time, bro. I was listening to my Mormon Stories podcast. Here's a true story. I was re-listening. I finally decided to listen to my Mormon Stories podcast. I'm actually not completely all the way through. It's just kind of painful to listen to yourself tell personal stories. But I was listening because my dad.
Why are you whispering?
Because it's embarrassing. My dad told me he listened, and that was like stressful for me.
You're like, never mind the 100,000 members of the public, but my dad.
Never mind that my family doesn't even listen to like my own podcast. So I didn't think they were going to listen to my Mormon Stories podcast. I was like, I'm good. Like,
interesting.
I'm safe. And then he tells me that his good friend called and told him about it and that he listened.
So you're like listening from their point of view?
Yeah. So I was like, hyper. I was like, okay. Oh, it is getting hot in this. Kind of freaking out. So I've been re-listening from their point of view, which is kind of interesting. I'm like, what's my dad thinking as he listens to this?
Oh, she's getting hot in that jacket because she's talking about her dad. She's getting hot in her jacket because she's talking about her dad. Nonsense. I'm trying to find that video. Damn it. Now is a good time to play it. Talking about her dad. Did I save that? Let me find it.
He's probably really proud.
I mean, but
is he proud, Lauren?
So I was re-listening, and when I speak casually, you definitely hear casual Lauren in the Mormon Stories, and I say like a lot. So I have a different reporter voice and a different.
Were you coughing the whole time, or did you forget you told that lie? Because you're not mentioning the coughing, right? You're not mentioning your fucking coughing.
You know, growing up, my dad would get on me. He's like, "That's not a word. Like it is, but I just said it. It is, but it's not." And he would like stop me all the time, but I say it all the time. And if I was on camera, I would like overanalyze how often I say it.
Yeah,
I'm like consciously trying not to say it right now because we're talking about it, but I just can't.
Anyway. Realizing how differently I speak casually.
I got it.
And so, yeah, I also say dude.
Okay, so now that she brought up her dad, it's free game. Allow me to introduce you to.
So I think we'll.
You guys, I told you we were going to go on a little journey. I didn't realize it was going to be this big of a journey, but I hope you're ready. This is from 2 years ago. This is September 1st. 2023. This is Think Again, Faith Again. I don't know who this guy is, but this is Lauren's dad right here. Okay, so we're gonna listen to Lauren's dad. He has a big part in rehabilitating people when they leave prison. So you ready? Here we go.
In the bio area. So I am going to turn it over to Jameis, and you're welcome to ask questions along the way if you would like. And Jameis is fine with that, and then we'll have more time for questions after.
This is Jameis
And then
Johnson.
At the end, Jameis will grace us with a lovely song.
Yeah, he's going to play a song for us too. So get ready, y'all.
Because again, he is a very good musician and has been for many years. So if you will mute yourself until you're ready to speak, and I can call on, you can raise a hand or whatever, so that we can make sure we give Jameis a good quiet background to speak on, and everybody else who speaks. All right, Jameis.
Well, thank you, Jay, and thank you for having me. We don't have a lot of time in some ways, and so, but there will be time for questions, and and feel free to ask them if you feel compelled to do so. The title of this talk, as Jay wrote it, was "Get Out and Do Your Time," and I had given him editorial discretion, but the original saying, and a saying that I think will come up over.
Can you guys hear it okay?
Is the term "get up and do your time." That's what we occasionally said to each other.
Hold on.
And I had one cellmate in particular who would, if you were kind of trying to sleep or avoid, or you're not in facing your life and the situations, he would say, "Get up and do your time." And in some ways that still informs me today. I recall that. And so I would urge you all to think about, getting up and doing your time as we speak today.
He was in federal prison and he was in state prison. He actually, his name is Jameis Johnson. This is Lauren's father. Yes. The first guy was the host, yes. And it looks like he's on a set. It looks like he's literally in like an IKEA setting. If you look at the ceiling, it's really an odd venue. Yes, he stole land from farmers in Utah. He's a crook. The guy's a crook. Sorry. Right, exactly, Kresha.
I'll let me give you a little bit of background and about my situation. I won't bore you with the details, but it's been a long, arduous experience. I was charged with a white-collar crime many years ago. And I was incarcerated briefly, what we thought was a very short time, and repeatedly engaged in this fight. I was finally committed to prison for an alleged probation violation, and I spent 5 years there. And since that time, I've been consistently fighting my case. The Utah Supreme Court recently ruled on a major aspect of my case, and it also I filed and in the process of filing the brief now. And
wait, she testified in his trial. Lindsay. Oh my God, I've got all these L names. Sound like fucking Emmy Joe. Lindsay, I'm gonna get that, and we can read her transcript. Are you fucking kidding me? You held out on me. You held out on me. You steal land by getting involved in real estate deals that are fake. There were several men along with him that did it. He was a lawyer. He was disbarred. He went to Columbia University, I think. Yes.
And I'm confident I'll prevail, and I hope that my story gets told. There is what I claim huge prosecutorial misconduct, but in some ways that would I think that's happened to many of my friends in prison, and it's my impression. I think there's Amnesty International or the Innocence Project claims that as many as 11 or 12% of the people that are charged, are convicted, are innocent. My impression is it's maybe as high as 20%.
Oh yeah, there's transcripts if it's federal. It's in Pacer. I have a Pacer account. I can look it up. Heck yeah, I didn't know she testified. We're going to be reading that transcript, baby, of her testimony.
But but there are at least 75, 80% of the people are over prosecuted. You are facing multiple charges that they very possibly, many can't be sustained. You're facing the possibility that they'll try and impose consecutive sentences instead of letting them run concurrently. And often you just make the bet that the Board of Pardons will show you some leniency. And so I think
Thank you,
it's
Snazzy.
shocking how many people are over.
Hold on. Snazzy dropped link to lawsuit by Grayson and links. What lawsuit by Grayson? Am I missing something, Snaz?
We're prosecuted in this way. There are young people. Then there are people who are mentally ill. There are people, a handful that are maybe just very tough guys and deserve some sort of societal punishment. But the thing that happened to me is this.
He loves to talk and he loves himself just like his daughter, in my opinion.
This all occurred, I think, to some extent, was a great deal of shame. I mean, I was in a big fancy house and a fancy neighborhood and a fancy ward with important, fancy people, and I thought I was an important guy, whatever falsehoods one cloaks oneself with, and then you're just crushed. And in my case, we lost everything economically, but I have to say that the people were very strong. They stand by you in a lot of ways, and you don't expect it. My children were all supportive, strong. In many cases, they were prominently involved in various community activities, and yet they stood by me. I think specifically to my youngest son, who has my same name, and anytime.
See, my youngest son who has my same name. This was in 2023. When did her brother die? Because this was September 1st, 2023, and he's talking about the son with the same name, but nothing else about him.
He would launch a business or get some award or road paper.
Dude, look at this picture. It's a fucking pyramid with a monkey. What is that? And what's this a picture of? Him as a child? Hold on. Hold the phone. We need to zoom in on that. Let me turn off chat. Okay, here we go. Let's make it a little bit bigger. You can tell it's like a set too. It's weird. Look at the ceiling, right? But look at this photo. It's like a pyramid with a palm tree. This is Lauren Matthias's father, Jameis Johnson. That's who this is. Right. So when did the accident happen? It looks like a set, like IKEA or something. No, she told the story about her dad being a felon on Mormon Stories. Okay, there you go. I'm almost afraid to, y'all. These people are scary. What is that? It's a palm tree in front of a pyramid? I'm nosy as fuck, Belinda. It's in my nature. I don't know. It looks like a monkey on its knees or something. It's weird, right? The shit I find, I tell you. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Hold on, let me fix this. Look, Belinda, he's got a banjo, bitch. Hey, he stole Hillbilly Belinda's banjo. Can we get her banjo back, Jameis?
My claims about me would come up. And I will just say, I am innocent, or was innocent. And the claims were just, there was a motive, but it was just really aggressive. But I have to say, people stand behind you. People love you, but it still was kind of cloaked in shame. And I remember, just recalling, when I was first in the Fillmore jail, I had work release. It was supposed to be a very short sentence. And I would ride I'm legally blind, I can't drive, but I would let me go out back, get on my bike and ride it a couple miles into town, do my thing. And at 5 o'clock, I'd ride back up and lock my bike, and I would knock on the back door and come in. But I remember I was riding back once. I could listen to a radio, and the song "Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree" came on, which I kind of always thought was corny, but it's about, I'm coming home on a train. If you want me to stay, if you want me to come back, tie a yellow ribbon on the old oak tree. It always makes me emotional. And the song, as the song goes, the guy's just the tree's festooned with ribbons. And I remember I heard the song, and I stopped my bike, and I just wept. And I remember going home after that, and it was very hard.
It does, young black.
To church. I went to sacrament meeting, and I remember a woman said the benediction, and she said, "And Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing James home to us." It was like I was coming up from a mission or something. But I have to say that it was very hard for me to overcome the shame. People love you and support you. But going to prison, in some ways, I have to say, it's a profoundly rich experience. Despite my anger, despite my bitterness, I have to say, looking back on it, it was profound. And in some ways,
he's talking about how profound it was going to prison. This is Lauren's father. This is her dad.
I had no idea. People I met there were remarkable. I mean, it's a place of tragedy and cruelty and humor and deep kindness. There are enlightened old souls there, and there are people on the way to that, far more than I was as a Mormon guy. And it's something I try to think of corollary. Some ways I think maybe being in combat or in the middle of war or being a refugee, but people rise to the occasion. I'll have to look at my notes occasionally, but I'd like to kind of, to tell you just a little bit about the experience, give you a flavor.
He has his no. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. We're not going to watch this whole thing because it's boring as fuck. But I will give you the link if you guys want to watch it. I wanted Hillbilly Belinda to review this shit. She said, "What's this shit, Jay?" I thought she'd like it because he had a fucking banjo, but she wouldn't review it. So we're going to skip through because he goes on and on and on and fucking on. And then this sweet guy who was a prisoner, he actually is really a nice guy. He actually is pretty genuine. But we're going to fast forward to the end. Here we go. This is what Lauren Matthias doesn't want you to see. This is the life of Lauren Matthias she doesn't want you to see. So I'm going to show it. Because Lauren brought this all on herself by saying,
"I'm being cyber stalked."
So now they're looking up videos of my dad. All right. You have to listen to it on normal speed. I'm going to give the man his moment.
Creep Town, dude.
I did play that yesterday, Bilby. Thank you so much for your super chat. And what a cute fucking dog. Is that a Jack Russell or a Beagle?
I was just going to say, Jameis did offer, if some of you want to chat a little more after this is officially over, he said he's willing to stay on a little bit. So is that still true, Jameis?
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Yes, 45.
I'm thinking this is for Freddie.
Sit. This is Lauren's father.
A rendition of "Hang Down Your Head, Tom Doolittle." Thank you.
It's a lot prettier than I'm used to hearing, that threat song. Thank you so much, everyone. Till next time. So we've got some good stuff for December. Got a Jesus kind of among the landscape. This will be a environmental professor that talks about Jesus and nature and art. I've asked Andy Pitcher Davis. She's
Okay,
got
here's
an
the link.
artist that's
You
done a lot
guys-
of beautiful woodcut.
You can fucking watch that on your own. But let's go back to Lauren. Let's hear Lauren now talk about her dad watching this again. Okay, now that you know what I know.
And
So you're like listening from their point of view?
yeah, so I was like hyper. I was like, okay. Oh, it is getting hot in this. Kind of freaking out. So I've been re-listening from their point of view, which is kind of interesting. I'm like, what's my dad thinking as he listens to this?
He's probably really proud.
I mean, but so I was re-listening, and when I speak casually, you definitely hear casual Lauren in the Mormon stories, and I say like a lot. So I have a different reporter voice and a different.
You know, growing up, my dad would get on me. He's like, "That's not a word. Like it
isn't.
is, but I just said it.
It's
it
a
is,
word.
but it's not." And he would like stop me all the time, but I say it all the time. And if I was on camera, I would like overanalyze how often I say it.
Yeah.
I'm like consciously trying not to say it right now because we're talking about it, but I just can't.
Anyway, realizing how differently I speak casually in this. Oh, yeah, I also say dude. And now with a 8-year-old every day, I'm saying bro. I'm like, dude, bro, get your cereal.
Yeah.
Okay, Terry, very important thing. CrimeCon Vegas 2026.
You're welcome,
Jen's
Linz.
meet for the pool party. First 144,000 gatherers here. So happy you've grown in our community.
Oh, they're bringing up the 144. Can the Gems meet in Vegas next year for a pool party?
First 144,000 gatherers here. So happy you've grown and our community is so caring. I love HTC. Yes. So I'm going to be really honest and say the idea of a pool, John and I are starting, it started out as a joke. And then we thought, well, maybe, maybe so. But I have looked into the Bellagio. Here's where we are. We are thinking maybe a Thursday night party the day before CrimeCon starts in Las Vegas for 2026, but not a pool. Can we all be okay that there's not a pool? Grace is looking at the comments.
Sorry. I'm great if there's not a pool.
Okay.
We just have a lot to plan.
And I just got a text from my mom's. Ooh.
Oh, she's okay.
Okay. She's okay.
We
My
can just
mom's-
have a kiddie pool.
My mom's nurse texting. Yeah, a kiddie pool.
My mom's nurse is texting. Why do you have to tell everybody that?
Because of liquor.
We can dress for a yacht rock theme.
No shaving.
Get offline and text her fucking back. Your mother's on hospice. Get off the fucking computer, get off the internet, and call the nurse. Jeez.
Needed.
Pools of liquor.
Pools of liquor. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
No pool, just a gem meetup. Exactly. I mean, is there anyone besides McSpunky that really wants the pool? Just kidding. Margaritaville. There are a lot of great things that don't have to do with a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yes,
a lot
Jackie,
of things.
yes.
I mean, although we like never go downtown.
The not apocalypse party. So okay, if everybody's down with no pool, I think that we're gonna get a little gathering Thursday. That works well, right? We'll all be here. You can come for CrimeCon, you can come from the gem party, and I'm thinking Thursday night. I'm telling this to you. So
start planning. No, we'll plan together.
Let's get Nancy, Joe Hancock, and Troublemaker Baker to cater.
Yeah, we should ask them if they want to.
Oh, that was a nice edit.
No, we'll plan together.
Let's get Nancy, Joe Hancock, and Troublemaker Baker to cater.
Yeah,
Who's Nancy, Joe Hancock, and Troublemaker Baker? Who's that? Who is that, Crusha?
Planning. No, we'll plan together.
Let's get Nancy, Joe Hancock, and Troublemaker Baker to cater.
Yeah, we should ask them if they want to.
That was another edit.
They should come. They should both come.
Yeah. Bring your own kiddie pool party.
Oh, I always forget that was the date of Charles. Nancy Joe Hancock, right. That was the girl that Charles dated. Yeah, we should ask them if they want to. Do they party plan? Like, what?
And I'm thinking Thursday night. I'm telling this to you. So
start planning. No, we'll plan together.
Let's get Nancy Joe Hancock and Troublemaker Baker to cater.
Yeah, we should ask them if they want to. They should come. They should both come.
Yeah. Bring your own kiddie pool party. Right. We'll have it at a restaurant or wherever, and then McSpunky can bring his own pool. Okay. All right. Great ideas, though.
It's on my calendar.
Decorations from Aunt Vicky. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So, all right.
Somebody back up said the person who was from Kansas said Salina and Lawrence. And I'd have to say that's cool. I grew up in Kansas and Overland Park.
Wait, what?
There
You
you
grew up
go.
in Kansas? I thought you was from California, B. I thought you were from California. Emmy Joe, I did say your name earlier. I couldn't get the words out. I had all these L names on my tongue, and I went blah, 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 like you.
The person who was from Kansas said Salina and Lawrence. And I'd have to say that's cool. I grew up in Kansas and Overland Park.
There you go. Yes. Yeah. Do you want to? You grew up in Overland Park.
Oh,
Should we
this
do
is my Mormon story.
Yeah, Grayson's Mormon story. She did your report.
I did
in junior high on Elizabeth Smart while growing up in Kansas, not LDS. But you just were into that case.
Yeah, I loved true crime as a young child. I was so fascinated.
So while everyone else at your Christian private school was doing like dolphins and
let me tell you all about Elizabeth Smart.
Fucking Olive says slip and slide party at Lawrence. Oh my God.
Was doing like dolphins and
let me tell you all about Elizabeth Smart.
What'd you get on that, by the way?
Why is it funny?
I don't know.
You won the spelling bee, but
did
they value? Did your teacher value that you did your research project in junior high?
I don't remember.
And then from there, we knew that you were a little off and that you were destined to great things.
Yeah. No, that's actually true. People probably were a little bit concerned. I went to like a very small private school where it was like, I guess it wasn't like that small. Well, my class was 40. But it
40?
was very sheltered. But I was always like wanting to watch true crime and see the latest cases and this and that. And all my friends were like watching The Office. And I remember I'd be at their houses and they'd be like turning on The Office and I'd be like, how soon can we turn this off?
I love The Office.
Yeah, but I just wanted to watch like real things. I wanted to watch documentaries.
Oh.
Yeah, so I grew up in
They're talking about the 144,000 because they were supposed to have a celebration when they hit that, and they didn't. They were supposed to have some party, and they never did. So that's why they're bringing up, oh, can we finally have our pool party? Thank you for the sub, Kim Martin.
Kansas did that, and then kind of fell into this by chance.
Oh.
Okay, right, by chance. And so then you were...
Oh, by chance. Why are they trying to be like... They're trying to be convincing, in my opinion. This was all by chance. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Kind of fell into this by chance.
Okay, right, by chance. And so then you were in California for a while.
Yes, we moved to California when I was 14, I think.
And then you moved here.
Yeah, well, I moved back to Kansas City for a couple of years, and then I moved back to California, and then I moved here. Lots of moving.
Okay, I should probably lean forward more.
Okay, wait, what?
14, I think.
We moved to California when I was 14.
And then you moved here.
Yeah, well,
then you moved here to be with me.
Moved back to Kansas City for a couple.
I moved back to Kansas City
12 years, and then I moved, and then
for a couple of years.
I moved back to California, and
then I moved back to California.
I moved here.
And then I moved here. She's done a lot of moving. So it's no wonder that she was not scared to get on a plane and go to Delphi by herself, which I find that still to be weird, though. Don't you think that's weird? Did Annie Elise read her middle school report on Elizabeth Smart? Why did she? I don't watch Annie Elise. I don't know what she's done. Did she? She just put on another video yesterday. I heard that. I don't know. I don't know, Shannon.
What's moving?
Okay, I should probably lean forward more. Sorry, because this is very directional.
What?
We've learned. Forward more. Sorry, because this is very directional. We've learned.
If you had time to see the paper, there's a really funny. No.
I think it's very weird that she got on a plane and went to Delphi trial by herself. I think that's weird because she's so like naive and like scared of her own shadow. She got on a plane from Cali. She said she worked for Annie for 4 years. So was she there for Annie? Why the fuck was she at Delphi? Just wondering. I agree, niece. Doesn't sit well with me either. Because I'm pretty comfortable traveling. I'm pretty comfortable going places by myself. Like, I just went to Austin to film a show a couple months ago. All by myself, right? But I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't go to Delphi and attend that trial alone. So I feel like she was there for a reason. I would never have gone to that trial by myself. Right, I know it wasn't streamed. I followed it, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't have gone there by myself. And then she ends up in Lauren's Airbnb. Like, where was she staying before then? Did she originally have... I mean, because you're going to set up travel plans. You're going to pre-plan if you're going by yourself. Did she not have a room? She just, fuck it. I paid for it, but I'm going to room with Lauren. Was I blessed, Mom? I was only there for a couple days. Yeah, it just seems weird, right? Sorry.
No, I haven't.
My dog's barking.
Speaking of catfish episode, why don't we tell them what we just posted on YouTube? We just posted. Everybody has been asking John to cover Kendra Licari from the documentary, the Netflix documentary that's sort of blown everybody's mind called The Unknown Number. And there are spoilers in it, so I won't say anything else here. But we just posted that on YouTube.
Yeah. It was a really good episode.
It was. And John will be back to Patreon soon too. So I, unless you guys don't want him back, maybe Grayson's.
I think they want John.
What else about
I texted you mid-filming. I was like, sometimes I listen to John and I'm like psychoanalyzing myself. Like, he makes you really think.
He does.
Yikes. Sometimes she listens to John and psychoanalyzes herself. Olive, you would. Anna on the dark side, thank you for your super chat. I'd rather sit alone than with these cats. Me too. But I'm being told I'm jealous because I'm covering them. I'm jealous. Their lives are fucking weird, but I'm jealous.
It does. Did you? Were you psychoanalyzing? I was like,
yeah. I mean, I didn't really connect to this episode in particular, thankfully. But there's there's things that I'll pick up on in other episodes that I'm like, huh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I love my abnormal psych class in nursing school. Could be related to my interesting true crime. Could be.
Yeah.
I loved psych when I took it in college.
Yeah. So, Becky started watching Unknown Number Two.
You went to college to do this? Grayson, you went to college to end up doing this? Bet your parents are proud. In March of 2025, lawsuit, Grayson claims to be living in Johnson County, Kansas. Oh, we've got questions, Grayson. Yeah, they edit it after the live. They record it, and then they edit, and then they upload it to their Patreon.
Today, put on pause, go finish it, and then Becky started watching Unknown Number today, put on pause, go finish it, and then come watch.
I'll be under. I felt the same way. I agree.
Read it out loud.
Dr. John is so good at helping you understand a criminal mind so well that you can't help but see when you felt the same way at times, even when you're not a criminal. I agree.
Yeah. Everyone has a dark side.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. What else? What else are we up to?
We're excited. We're traveling a little bit over the next week, and then we're going to take a break from traveling, which is exciting because we've been go.
She said she hasn't been home since March. And the lawsuit against DoorDash was filed in March. And she says she lives in Kansas, but she's got a dentist in California that she's paying monthly and freaking out, thinking they're stalking her for the payments and the dental reminders. Nicole G., you've been my true crime bestie. What you talking about? You've been there.
I keep requesting to stop traveling, and then things keep coming
up. Yeah, so coming up, we're just gonna, I think I did the calculations, and I think that since March, we haven't been home for longer than a week and a half at a time.
That's really depressing.
Maybe 2.
We haven't been home. They do have the same room because when they were filming, she's like, hold on, I gotta let Grayson in. They're in the same fucking room. Weirdos.
March, we haven't been home for longer than a week and a half at a time. Since coming up, we're just gonna, I think I did the calculations, and I think that since March, we haven't been home for longer than a week and a half at a time.
Wow, you haven't been with your fucking kid more than a week and a half at a time since March? Lauren, look at Lauren's face, and she's smiling. Look at Grayson. She loves it. She loves that they haven't been home. Look, we haven't been home more than a week and a half. You're a fucking mother. I'm just a mom with a YouTube channel. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm a mom with a YouTube channel. Hey, alligator. We haven't been home for longer than a week and a half at a time. And all that kid wanted was that fucking bracelet. You're spoiled, but you're not getting my bracelet.
I'm being cyber stalked. The lawn crime.
Her husband.
That since March, we haven't been home for longer than a week and a half at a time.
That's really depressing.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2 was like our record. So
that makes me sad.
Yeah. So we're ready to just, or maybe
Not
it was
travel.
maybe it was May. I don't know. Anyway, too long for us to not be home a
Kresha.
lot. So
Wow. Kresha said she was in a hotel room the night I was live and she had my video struck. I can't reveal my source, but I know that. Wow. Why are you and Grayson holed up in a fucking hotel, weirdos? It is really sad that she didn't give him the fucking bracelet. You're spoiled, but you're not getting my bracelet. He probably wanted a piece of his mom. After all, he is fucking traumatized. You couldn't even give him a bracelet? She's full of bullshit.
We're ready to just, or maybe
Not
it was
trouble.
maybe it was May. I don't know. Anyway, too long for us to not be home a lot. So we are going to take a little travel break. Enjoy being home. You're like,
We are going to take a travel break and enjoy being home. You sound like a fucking couple. What?
travel break. Enjoy being home.
That's weird, dude. Are you working? Like, what are you doing?
Or maybe
Not
it was
trouble.
maybe it was May. I don't know. Anyway, too long for us to not be home a lot. So we are going to take a little travel break. Enjoy being home. You're like Brian Enton. He said he's on the road. I read something about Brian Enton who said that I think it was him. He said he has like a suitcase half packed at all times.
He does.
But I saw him. He was already in Utah last night. So he is
know.
just go, go, go.
He goes. No, Brian Enton's
There
incredible.
might actually be 4 of him and we just don't know because I often wonder, I'm like, how did he get there so fast?
Well, one of them is a friend of mine. So
Yeah.
and it was good to catch up with him at CrimeCon. But yeah, I haven't met the other 3. But yeah, he's amazing.
Lauren, sounds like your cough has gotten better. Haven't heard you cough once in 43 minutes.
That's true. Might be
Someone called her out. Lauren, it sounds like your cough is getting better. I haven't heard you cough once in 43 minutes.
he's amazing.
Lauren, sounds like your cough has gotten better. Haven't heard you cough once in 43 minutes.
That's true. Might be because I'm not stressed.
Oh, you're not stressed. Oh, it might be because I'm not stressed. I'm here in my Patreon. Oh, but you coughed all through the Mormon stories. They had to edit for 2 fucking weeks. Whoopsie. You made an oopsie.
Lauren, sounds like your cough has gotten better. Haven't heard you cough once in 43 minutes.
Bang. Might be because I'm not stressed. Here's the deal. Let's talk subscribers. So with my cough, we're getting to what the possible reason is, although I haven't been able to get insurance to cover a CAT scan of my esophagus.
What?
But I do have multiple sclerosis. That's something I shared on the Mormon Stories podcast. I didn't really go into everything that means, although I do take a lot of power naps. And I think one reason I do go is because I don't know what the future holds. So I just want to live my life and be fulfilled and not think about it. But the pulmonologist, after all these tests, after all these things, do suspect it could be a spasm that's simply happening in my esophagus, which would, if he can confirm that, then I could actually get Botox inside my esophagus. So,
Huh? What? Have you ever heard that? Botox in your esophagus? Your pulmonologist is going to put Botox in your esophagus? Botox for a cough is medically inaccurate. Botox is used for vocal cords. Huh? Wait, hold on.
then I could actually get Botox inside my esophagus. So, wild. But they didn't, insurance hasn't covered that yet. We're working on that. But it could be a nerve thing, in other words. So the crazy thing about MS, for those of you that know that have it,
Is it good for MS to get all that shit done to your face? That doesn't seem like that would be good for any kind of nerve disorder. I mean, I'm not a doctor. Oh, Law Nerd says I think she wants to firm up her neck. It's not covered by insurance.
nerves affect everything. The crazy thing about MS, for those of you that know that have it, is nerves affect everything. They affect everything. So going to your question about how my cough is better and I haven't coughed in like 43 minutes, it could be that I'm also not stressed. So nerves are affected by stress and anxiety. So it could be that I just need to do more lives on Patreon with Grayson.
Yeah.
So
Well, we do. A lot of people are always like, why are you late for lives? But lately, when you're a couple minutes late, it's usually because if you get stressed out rushing, you do start coughing.
Yeah, that's something to tell you guys. Yeah, so there's a reason that I am a couple minutes or 3 minutes late for lives, and it's because I have to calm my anxiety, and if I don't, I might start coughing more, or something will happen, or my eyes are blurry.
What? Stop it. I'm 3 minutes late? Did she just say 3 minutes?
For lives, and it's because
wait, what?
That I am a couple minutes or 3 minutes late for lives, and it's because I have to calm my anxiety, and if I don't, I might start coughing more, or something will happen, or my eyes are blurry. It's the craziest thing. It's actually a great lesson in like meditation or calming anxiety. I literally have to be like, it doesn't matter that I'm late. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like I have to like calm everything, be like, I don't care. It's like 3 minutes of indifference, which actually I hate indifference because I want to care about everything.
It's 3 fucking minutes. What are you talking about?
I don't recommend indifference, but I have to just be like, I don't care. And I have to like sit there and just relax. And then Grayson's over there panicking. I can tell, be like, Grayson.
I know. Somebody just said Grayson is such a calming influence. I'm giggling because what you guys don't see 5 minutes before live, I'm like, Lauren, hurry up. We're going to be late.
I have to look at her and be like, it's okay, Grayson. It's okay.
What the fuck? 3 minutes?
I have to
Oh my God. She's so
5 minutes before
scared.
live, I'm like, Lauren, hurry up. We're going to be late.
I have to look at her and be like, it's okay, Grayson. It's okay. So even for this Patreon, I was like, I have to be a couple minutes late. And she's like, we can't be late. I'm like,
Hey, stupid bitch, why don't you fucking start 3 minutes earlier? What the fuck are you talking about? What? What? Thank you, Dee Dee. Wouldn't you just start 3 fucking minutes sooner? I mean, what? Am I missing something here?
it's our even for this Patreon. I was like, I have to be a couple minutes late. And she's like, we can't be late. I'm like, it's our subscribers. They understand. So it is true that sometimes I am on time, but I just have to be like, I can't be rushing or else I'll start coughing or my eyes will go blurry or something will happen. And so I have to just be like, I have to like take 3 minutes to literally like breathe and be like, everything's okay.
I know, you've told
Nothing
me
matters.
something you did teach me. You're like, you always say the same thing. You could be late and panicked, or you could be late and not panicked. So what are you gonna do?
Right.
Me
Late
too, Tara.
with anxiety that'll give you an early heart attack, or late with
Yeah.
just like is what it is.
I'm like ADHD, but very type A. Like I love a schedule. I love a routine. Like I'll be spontaneous, but when I know that something's coming, I gotta be there on time. And so we had to like figure out how to like come up with a
Yeah.
compromise.
Yeah, and the coughing thing, when it was its worst, I would be like 10 minutes late for live, and that's exactly what was going on. Is I would just have to be like, it doesn't matter. Like I know that I'm late. Like
Yeah.
I just have to. At one point, I would just like lay down and close my eyes because I was like, I've got to calm it down. Like
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
matter, and I have to get into this like it doesn't
matter.
And so sometimes I'll even start lives like this, like looking like resting bitch face because
You always have resting bitch face because you're a bitch. Most bitches have resting bitch. Some people that aren't bitches have resting bitch, but most people that are bitches do have resting bitch, and you're one of them. It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. And I have to get into this like it doesn't
matter.
And so sometimes I'll even start lives like this, like looking like resting bitch face because I just can't care. I can't even be like, hey, everybody.
You know, it
It
reminds me.
doesn't
It reminds me
matter.
when like Susan Hendricks thought
Oh,
that she's
God.
just like, you guys are just like this like perfect team, and we really are. We are like kind of the same person.
Oh God. Stop. My skin is crawling. Help. Susan Hendricks said you're the perfect team. We're like the same person.
You guys are just like this like perfect team, and we really are. We are like kind of the same person 20 years apart. It's really funny, but it's funny because she came over in Phoenix before live, and she saw like I think she was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we'll tell that story. She wouldn't mind. So Susan Hendricks, our dear friend, she's starting her own YouTube channel that we're encouraging her, Headline Crime with Susan Hendricks. And she came just to sort of job shadow, which was kind of cool. I mean, to hang out with us.
Yeah, but she wanted to see what we do.
Yeah, and my big thing with her is always also you don't care, because in reporting, when you're a broadcast journalist, if you make a mistake, you're fired. Like, you cannot make a mistake. And on YouTube, our audience is
Girl, you were reporting on fucking local news. What are you talking about? If you make a mistake, you're fired. Is that what happened to you? Did you make a mistake? Was that leakage? Does anyone know why she really left the news? Because I don't believe anything she says. Did you get fired? Is that why you're so worried?
I mean, to hang out with us.
Yeah, but she wanted to see what we do.
Yeah, and my big thing with her is always also you don't care, because in reporting, when you're a broadcast journalist, if you make a mistake, you're fired. Like, you cannot make a mistake. And on YouTube, our audience is, all of you are much more forgiving. I mean, I try to apologize and own it when I make mistakes, but I certainly made mistakes with all of you. And so she came and I kind of taught her how to do lunch lives, and like, you just can't care. You got to get rid of the anchor like feeling, or the reporter, just be you. And you're so fun. And then she's like, well, I want to come watch you guys set up for the trial recap.
We were going, oh no.
The Lori Vallow. I don't think we were saying, oh no. We're just like, okay, come on over. You know, the Lori Vallow trial recap. And many have asked, like, how do you guys prepare that so quickly? It's a great question. And it's not without major stress and anxiety. And it's intense, because we prepare these whole hour-and-a-half shows. We go to the trial. We prepare these hour-and-a-half shows. I'm very proud of us. You too. Like, this is something we're very proud of that we do. But she came to watch in our Airbnb living room, and she was like, she's like, hold on. We were, and it's always.
They're still talking about Susan Hendricks, right? Because Lindsay's 100% correct. Per Susan Hendricks' declaration, she came over because Lauren was having a fucking panic attack. Oh. Yet another thing for Christina, huh?
Very proud of us. You too. Like, this is something we're very proud of that we do. But she came to watch in our Airbnb living room, and she was like, she's like, hold on. We were,
and it's always the same thing. It's like this, we're like yelling back and forth, rushing, and then it's like, she's like, okay, I'm gonna go, and it's, love you, have a good show, and then it's done. And then we'll just jump into our jobs. I do the control room and you talk.
Yeah, but it's very intense right before. She's like,
control room, bitch. Get over yourself. You're using StreamYard. Control room. Get the fuck out of here. This is all fluff for the 71 suckers in that Patreon. Fight me. This is all fluff for the most fluffed by these people. I think they put on their biggest acts in Patreon. Here I thought Patreon was more real, but I think the Patreon is probably even faker than the fucking public YouTube. Yeah, I don't think this is genuine. Most people go to Patreon to be genuine. Kind of like I go to my second my second channel to be more open and free with my opinions instead of putting that on J for Justice. They're the opposite. It's always a fucking reverse Uno with these people. Thank you so much.
In so far, but wanted to say hello to everyone and congrats on the 24k subs.
The 24k subs. Thank you, TBs, for the super chat and the congratulations. Thank you. No, I think she's faker in the Patreon. Yes, it's the inversion. It's the reverse Uno, if you will. Hey, Beans.
Hurry, and I'm like, I'm hurrying.
You talk.
Yeah, but
and then we'll just jump into our jobs. I do the control room and you talk.
Yeah, but it's very intense right before. She's like, hurry, and I'm like, I'm hurrying, and I'm like, do you have the thumbnail? And she's like, I'm working on it. And this is like, I didn't know this was such an intense. Then I go, hello, Hidden. But you know what though is that's when I knew that you were a true blue producer, is when you can do that, because that's very much like a newsroom.
A true blue. Look at fucking Grayson. Look at her. Look at Grayson beam when she says this. Keep your eyes on her as she says she's a true blue producer. The love bombing is disgusting.
Hello, Hidden. But you know what, though, is that's when I knew that you were a true blue producer, is when you can do that, because that's very much like a newsroom. A newsroom is a family of producers and reporters, and there's a deadline every day. And it's
newsroom people don't fucking live with each other. They don't share beds in hotel rooms. They don't film each other doing crying from bed, wiping their snot on the comforter. No, they don't do that. I don't know what fucking world you're trying to present to this girl, Grayson, but you ain't in a control room. You don't have a green room. You don't have a newsroom. You don't have shit. You have a YouTube channel with StreamYards, like the fucking rest of us. God, man, this is fucking crazy. This is so crazy.
A family of producers and reporters, and there's a deadline every day, and it's very intense, and it can be very chaotic, and there can be like yelling before a show, and then everybody hugs it out after, and everyone's cool, and you go get a drink with someone. And I knew you were a producer when you could do that, and you could yell at me too.
Yeah.
And you get it. So like, I couldn't do that with John. John and I joke that when we started dating, he was the clinical director over a nonprofit family and child treatment program. And he was the only male, actually. They worked with a lot of victims of domestic violence, most often women. And he was the clinical.
He was the, I hate how she fucking slurs together her words. He was a clinical, I think when they lie, they run those words together.
When we started dating, he was the clinical director over a nonprofit family and child treatment program. And he was
a director over a nonprofit
family and child treatment program.
Family and child treatment program.
And he was the only male, actually. They worked with a lot of victims of domestic violence, most often women. And he was the clinical director, but he was the only male. And I went to his work because I wanted to kind of see, and they had a staff meeting, and it was literally like just people going around going, how are you doing today? Well, how are you? How are you feeling? Let's talk about it.
Huh? At a staff meeting? My daughter works in the mental health field, and I've never heard her explain her staff meetings with her office personnel that way. That's fucking weird. This is fucking weird.
People going around going, how are you doing today? Well, how are you? How are you feeling? Let's talk about it. Let's share our feelings. It was beautiful, but I was like, oh. And then he came to my work in a newsroom, and I'm like, Harry! And they were screaming at each other. And he's like, oh. So it's nice to have a producer personality.
Yeah.
Even if it can get intense, because we're doing good work and you do good work. And I'm grateful that I finally have you, because I was doing it with John, but I was running everything without you before. So thanks.
You're a
amazing.
really good team.
Yeah, we do. So yeah. So what did Susan say though at the end? She's like, I didn't know this was such.
Yeah, the slight jabs at John. Yeah, is she? Thank you for your super chat. She said this is so much about Grayson and LM's relationship. Constantly digging at John. Strange, isn't it? Right. Putting him on Do Not Disturb. What else did they say about him in this live? Grayson gets in her phone, puts John on Do Not Disturb when he's got the fucking kid at home. Ugh.
Yeah.
An intense process.
Things she learned.
So,
but it's like at the beginning, it's so intense, and then the show starts, and we're both just chilled, and we're doing our thing, and then after, it's like, let's go get dinner. We're good.
Yeah, yeah.
We do have like a really good workflow. Like we have, I would say, we have fallen into our trial routine.
Yes, we have.
Like we know what.
Good.
Lily, Hi. Do you want to say hi?
Look at Lauren. Ugh, get that thing away from me. Get that flea infested mongrel away from me. Look at her. Get back, Scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. This is so fake, y'all. She can't stand that fucking dog. She can't. Hey, Robin with an eye. Look at her. Get back, Scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Sniper. Can you pin Sniper? Okay, let me find it. Crash. Can I just call you like Crash? Do people ever call you Kesha, like the singer? Let me look for his comment. Can they put it back in here? Sniper. Sniper, no sniping. Can you put it back in the chat? Oh, here it is. Right there. Don't you find the pool party reference disgusting, considering that's exactly what Lori... Oh my God. I didn't even think of that. Holy fuck. Oh my God, Crusha. I'm so sorry. Fuck. That is sick. And they laughed. They laughed about the pool. What if we don't have a pool? That makes me sad. Ugh. Fucking gross. Ugh. That just sent shockwaves down my spine. Ugh. God damn. Jesus. I mean, that's probably the fucking sickest thing I've heard. And it's gotta be the the 144 and then the pool party at 144,000. Holy fuck. I have no words. I don't. Great catch, Sniper. And they think it breaks my heart, man. Ugh.
No, maybe. We do know what our jobs are.
Just lay down. I love this dog.
No, you don't.
This dog really just lays on you all day. She's the best therapy dog.
Who's therapy? She lays on you all day. What? Crusha, I have no words for that. Lori Vallow Daybell had a pool party after her husband Charles was killed. And they are planning a pool party for CrimeCon 2026 because they didn't have their pool party when they got 144,000 subscribers. They were supposed to have a pool party at 144,000. 144,000 were the chosen ones or whatever for Lori and Chad Daybell. That's gross. I mean, that is... I think this is a hotel. If I had to guess, I'm saying hotel. But they say they're at home. I don't know. It's evil. It's evil as fuck. Wow.
Except for that one. When was it? Finally, there was one. I actually often have Lily with me when we're in this studio. When was it when she was acting out, though? That one time. There was only once I was doing, I think, an Adelson recap, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Lily, stop.
I got home last night at like midnight. And
why is Lily, her therapy dog, laying on you? I got home last night at like midnight. Hold on.
Stop.
I got home last night at like midnight and she was like running around the house with a ball.
The house. Oh my God.
And I was like, dude, it's midnight. You can't be doing this.
Whose house?
And she's got her squeaker ball and she throws it.
No, they did it too, Jackpot Betty. They did it too. And they just so happened to hit 144K when they wanted to. Hashtag bots. And that Linda, it's a crime. I've always thought she was weird too. Sorry, while we're putting it all out there, they're all fucking connected. Okay? They are. While we're putting our parasocial relationships aside, let me just say that. Weird. Framed pictures of JJ and Tylee behind her in her studio. Weird. That's not your family, dude. That's fucking weird. Thank you, Christine from Ireland.
It herself. It's midnight. You can't hang around the house with a ball. And I was like, dude, it's midnight. You can't be doing this. And she's got her squeaker ball and she throws it herself and plays herself. And it was like 45 minutes of her just running laps. And I was trying to edit something because I was already up. So I was like, I might as well just work on this. And she was just having a grand old time. She's a night owl for sure. She likes to sleep all day. She doesn't like to get up until like noon. And then getting up just is moving to the couch.
She's so sweet. Thank you, the lady Robin. That she likes that I'm honest. I do always try to be honest. Sometimes to a fault. Sometimes I share a little too much. Like when I learned my dad watched Mormon stories. I was like, maybe I should have said a few of those things.
Oh, there's her daddy again. We got to go back and play what she said about her daddy in the Mormon stories because she brought it up twice in this. Twice. Hang on.
And then getting up just is moving to the couch.
She's so sweet. Thank you, the lady Robin. That she likes that I'm honest. I do always try to be honest. Sometimes to a fault. Sometimes I share a little too much. Like when I learned my dad watched Mormon stories. I was like, maybe I should have said a few of those things.
Do you think Wendy Adelson will be tried? Yes. Hands down.
Yeah, I don't know. She's a yes. But that's
sort of like Melanie Boudreau.
I know. And what do you say?
I think 110%.
I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just a coward. I don't want to like take a stand. No, I really don't know. I really don't know. It's not 100.
I think Melanie Boudreau is going to go down. I don't know if there's. I haven't really looked. If there's a statute of limitations, but I do think they'll get her.
Yeah. I think. What other questions? We were doing CrimeCon team. We've mostly just talked about.
Listen.
But yeah.
Listen, Christine Elizabeth, who you talking to? You talking to me? Are you coming in my channel on YouTube while I'm live and saying in my chat to stop bashing this Linda person? Are you seriously coming in here and telling me what to do, who to talk about, and what to say? Really? Why, may I ask? I mean, this is really perplexing to me that people do this. I love Linda. Don't talk about Linda. Oh, my God. Linda has a real stalker. I don't even know Linda. Don't want to know Linda's personal business. Don't give a fuck. Okay? All I know is that behind the scenes on YouTube, these motherfuckers were in each other's fucking realm. That's all I know. I don't give a fuck who she is, what she does, why she's here, and why she's not here. I'm telling you what I've seen. I think it's weird. I think the connection between all these motherfuckers like Hidden True Crime and all these other creators that all fucking are in each other's business, there's something going on with it. So I can say whatever the fuck I want about Linda. Listen, Linda, I can have an opinion. I have free speech. This is my fucking channel. God damn, man. Y'all are thick. I love her. I love her. How do you love her? What makes you love someone? Because she sits in front of a camera and tells you she loves victims? So you love her? Wake up.
I mean, this is what goes on behind the scenes.
Yes. Oh, this is what goes on behind the scenes. Bullshit. Show us what really goes on behind the scenes.
Team we've mostly just talked about. But yeah, I mean, this is what goes on behind the scenes.
PJ.
Yes, that's why I'm 2 or 3 minutes late sometimes, or 10 minutes. If you want to know, it's me having to like go zen because I won't be able to talk if I don't. And clearly, I'm very comfortable here right now because all is well. And I have Lily. Lily actually genuinely helps too.
Yeah, she's a good dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else about CrimeCon.
Oh, what else? Tell us.
CrimeCon's just fun. I just love to like see everybody and hang out.
God, it makes me mad.
I met a lot of people on Kendall Ray's team.
Sure was.
Nice.
Oh, that was
They're
fun.
really kind.
CG.
We hung out with the producers with Kendall Ray for quite a while, chatting
very
with them.
kind.
And one thing I learned is that is a well-oiled
There,
machine.
Listen,
I mean, we work hard.
you're nothing like Kendall Ray. Kendall Ray started at the bottom and now she's on top. We can go back in Kendall Ray's history on YouTube like fucking 15 years. That girl started out doing fucking makeup. She found her niche and she fucking made it, right? You're nothing like her. A well-oiled machine. Fuck you. It's because their shit's legit. Their shit's legit. Yours ain't. As far as I know. I mean, hell, I could be snowed by that one too, but I don't know much about her. I haven't dug into her. Is she Mormon too? But literally, you look at her oldest video, Kendall Ray, and she's literally with like a cheap camera trying to do makeup. She's real, at least. That's a well-oiled machinery.
A lot of people on Kendall Ray's team, which was nice.
Oh, that was fun.
They're really kind.
We hung out with the producers with Kendall Ray for quite a while,
They're
chatting
very
with them.
kind.
And one thing I learned is that is a well-oiled
There,
machine. I mean, we work hard, but I don't know if we're well-oiled. We work really hard.
It's chaotic over here, but over there it doesn't look like it's very chaotic.
Yeah.
I'd asked you earlier if y'all learned about any cases at CrimeCon that you might be interested in covering.
Yes. Well, I'm interested actually in interviewing Madison McGee. That's one.
What breed was JJ's therapy dog, Kresha, if you're still here? Was it a gold, like a doodle? I don't remember what kind of dog it was. Oh, that's right. She had a baby. I do like Kendall Ray. She seems real to me. These two, not so much. You're kidding me. It was a doodle? For real? Was it black? What color was it? Oh my God. How long has she had a therapy dog?
Creep town, dude.
I wonder if John is going to be Grayson's expert witness for the mental anguish she suffered from the DoorDash driver in 2023, but files lawsuit in 2025. Oh, damn. We're going to have to do some lawsuit reading. Law search. I'm reading difficult research and talking. Bailey was a black golden doodle. And this bitch has a white golden doodle as a therapy dog. Y'all, is this real life, Kresha? Kresha, I can't imagine how this feels for you. This is like an alternative universe. Pool parties, 144,000, therapy dog, same breed. Holy fuck. Does she have a lawyer in this suit or is she pro se? Totally reverse Uno. I got that from Granny. That's Granny's word. Reverse fucking Uno. Can you pour me a mega pint too, Tina? Because this is some weird shit. Grayson has the therapy dog.
Oiled. We work really hard.
It's chaotic over here, but over there it doesn't look like it's very chaotic.
Yeah.
I'd asked you earlier if y'all learned about any cases at CrimeCon that you might be interested in covering.
Yes. Well, I'm interested actually in interviewing Madison McGee. That's one. There are cases right now we're learning about that we want to cover right now. We're working on a backstory for one at this moment. We want to do an update on Emmanuel. And then this, I remember talking to, it was Fox Media. We were hanging out with Fox Media producers for a while, and I was giving them tips on the Shannon Gardner case. I was like,
oh my God. You were hanging out with Fox News. I was hanging out with Fox News. Yeah, maybe because Fox fucking owns CrimeCon. I was giving them tips. I was giving them tips on cases because I'm a fucking professional journalist.
On Prime Crime.
Fox Media producers for a while, and I was given that. We were hanging out with Fox Media producers for a while, and I was giving them tips on the Shannon Gardner case. I was like, look, trust me on this one.
You gotta come.
Oh, trust me on this one, Fox. You want to jump all over it because I fucking said so because I'm Lauren motherfucking Matthias, bitch. Oh, I'm so sick of her. This is, I can't even. I don't even know if I'm going to get through all of this. This is really bad.
Cover this. Yeah.
You've got to cover the Shannon Gardner case, follow the trust funds. And that case, I just want you guys to know, really interests me, and I hope to cover that more. What else? There are a couple cases we covered with backstories that we're watching still that are really tragic that we keep watching.
Portland 5, that was talked
Did I say Mathis? Did I?
about at CrimeCon. We do want to cover that at some point.
I'll redact them.
Yeah.
We're not going to read through them today. It's already 6:30 at night, but I'll redact them. We can read through them tomorrow. I'm not doing anything on Halloween. So.
Met the mom of one of the victims. So
yeah.
That's something that I think we'll look into covering.
Yes.
Shanna Gardner, my sister-in-law, was her mission companion.
Who's your, well, you don't have to say, but who's your sister-in-law? Because, well,
wait, hold on. Shanna Gardner,
was her mission companion.
My sister-in-law was her mission companion. Who's Shanna Gardner? Who's Shanna Gardner? Is this another Mormon crime? Oh, God. I don't know who Kristen is. Thank you, Truck You. Thank you for putting that in there. It's a Mormon thing. Okay. So she has hidden gems in her thingy here, this Patreon. There's 70 people. Okay, it's not like there's thousands. There's 70 motherfuckers in here, and one just happens to be her mission companion? What's going on here? Jose Baez is her lawyer. Oh my God. What? What? She abused her children? I don't even know who she is. Oh my God. Wake and bake. Had her husband killed, parents rich, own Stamping Up. Oh, they own that fucking Stamping Up bullshit? Oh my God. So the Mormons are responsible for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of stupid women buying stamps and ink? Stop it. Stamping party? They're responsible for the stamping parties? Stop. What? Oh, I can't take anymore. Oh, she's the one that had him hit by a car, right? Is that her? The guy that, he got out of his car and they hit him? And the baby was in the seat? Is that it? Never knew her name. Jacksonville. Is that it? They have their version of Melanie Gibbon talk of funeral potatoes. Oh my God. So the stamp, oh my God. So then she's got Shanna Gardner's, her sister-in-law was her mission companion. Dude.
Who's your, well, you don't have to say, but who's your sister-in-law? Because
you don't have to say, but who's your sister-in-law? Because look at her. What? She's like, oh, bing bong. She's like, bing bong. I can get in with them.
Bing bong.
Wake and Bake, I don't feel like I do keep up with it very well. I'm actually shocked that people listen to me because I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm actually quite shocked that you guys follow what I even say, to be quite honest with you. No, she said it was someone in her Patreon's sister-in-law was her mission companion. And look, Grayson's like, oh, let's get her on the show. Let's get her on the show.
Well, you can say it. I mean, you don't have to, but go ahead.
But you know one of the mission companions.
Well, I know a few of them. We've talked to a few of our mission companions. So,
oh, you
I wonder
have?
if your sister-in-law is one of them, or if your sister-in-law would like to give us the tea. Yeah. Just say this, Lauren. Was it a good experience for her? Because
what does this bitch's mission companions have to do with her killing her husband? They're ready for the pounce. They sure are. Hey, Everett.
This is true. I've talked to a few of Shannon Gardner's mission companions. One of them.
Shannon Gardner's mission companions. Why does she talk like that? I talked to a few of Shannon Gardner's mission companions. Jared was Mormon and Shanna comes from a prominent Mormon. Oh, you mean Jared, the sub guy?
It's true. I've talked to a few of Shannon Gardner's mission companions. One of them quite liked her. The other two had other things to say, but one of them did. Oh, you've commented on the Discord about it. Maybe I did see that. Okay, I haven't talked to her. Did she enjoy her time with Shadna? That's all I'm curious, because I do wonder if I know.
Shadna? I thought it was Shanna. What's her name? Shanna. Did she say Shadna? Yeah, Jared, the sub guy, is Mormon. Mm-hmm. Shanna Gardner is ex-Mormon. That's what they all say.
What did she enjoy her time?
Oh, I thought you meant Jared the fuck. Fuck, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I guess Shanna's husband was Jared as well. We're bringing Subway into this. Y'all are making me lose my fucking mind. Holy shit. Lauren, do you see what you're doing to us? Oh.
Time with Shadna? That's all I'm curious, because I do wonder if I know about.
Is it Shadna or Shanna?
But did she enjoy her time with Shadna? That's all I'm curious, because I do wonder if I know about her too.
At CrimeCon, do they have a group for maternal death by siblings to kill parents for the family to heal? Ask each other questions. That's actually something we did talk about with the victim. How it maybe in the future if CrimeCon could do more like support groups for the victims, even like the grandparents to all get together or the parents. I know there was a specific victim that was talking to us about that, and
yeah, we had a.
They want support groups at CrimeCon now.
Long conversation.
Just
with
said
the victim
they would
what they wanted.
They would want more support groups at CrimeCon.
I think one thing that you and I did do a lot at CrimeCon, you pointed this out, that different people spend their time differently for different for important reasons.
Everybody has kind of their channel and their niche and what they do, and so I think
what they need to do at CrimeCon.
Yeah, and so when they go to CrimeCon, they do different things. And something I noticed about you is that you spend a lot of time at CrimeCon and just in general with a lot of victims and talking with them, and
yeah, and do fewer shows. We're not there to. You guys noticed I didn't do any live shows.
Thank you, Mind Gap.
This year, I simply just.
Oh, she didn't do any live shows because Christina was there. She was too busy following Christina. Thank you. Jared is Jewish, not Mormon. Thank you. Let's forget about Subway for a minute. I don't think the victims have to pay. I wouldn't think so. But hell, I don't know. Oh my God. Let's forget about Subway.
Wanted to talk and converse, which is why we also can't share all of these stories because a lot of them were private. But
yeah.
That's one way. I actually said that to Grayson too. I said, this is how I want to spend CrimeCon. I just want to listen. So that's what we did a lot of.
Yeah. And each channel does different things based on their needs. So it's actually, that was something.
Well, you know, these support groups would have cameras in the room because they all do. Oh God, Mandy Joe, please say no. Please say no. Kresha, I am so sorry for bringing up Subway, Jared. I got confused, dude. I didn't know. Okay, I am sorry. The victim, his name was Jared as well, but my mind is on a different thing in these, connections with LDS, and I was like, please no. God.
For making it happen. I want to say thank you.
Hello, Spring. Thank you for your super chat. You should look at the case that had him murdered. His kid was in the car. I remember it happening now. You did, Emmy Joe. All right, I'll get it after today, after the live. Oh my God, woo, crazy stuff.
Thing I enjoyed. I kind of like to see what other channels creators do based on what they're working on, and it's fun to communicate with them and talk with them about what they have upcoming and what their kind of, what their plans are over the next 8 months until we see each other again.
Ugh.
Don't know if you asked, but did you attend any panels? We did talk about that earlier. We did the Delphi ones, and you did the victim impact statement ones. We did James Craig. James Craig is a case that for both of us means a lot. Delphi means a lot to both of us. I'm close to Abby and Libby's age, so when it happened, I remember just thinking like that could be any of my friends.
I planned to go to Colby's with Ray Hermosillo to support Colby. We were unable to go to that for reasons, but I heard it was wonderful, and I've watched some of it.
Yeah,
on camera.
Why couldn't you go? For reasons. We were unable to go to that for reasons. What were you two up to? Huh?
With Ray Hermosillo to support Colby.
I plan to go to Colby's with Ray Hermosillo. Why couldn't you go with Ray? Why couldn't you go with Ray? What happened? What happened?
My friends.
I planned to go to Colby's with Ray Hermosillo to support Colby.
Why didn't you want to Ray Hermosillo? What the fuck?
I planned to go to Colby's with Ray Hermosillo to support Colby. We were unable to go to that for reasons, but I heard it was wonderful, and I've watched some of it on camera. I was very sad to miss that because that was always a plan to support Colby there, but we could not attend.
I saw you on Mormonism Live recently, and you mentioned the court and child's death. Wondering if you have made any headway on that.
Thank you, Shauna.
You're doing an amazing job. Met respect for you, Jay.
Thank you so much, Shauna. That is very generous of you. And I'm glad you can follow what the fuck I'm doing. Because I'm in rare form today, and I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I'm in rare form. We're almost done, though. We're like 20 minutes away from being done today.
So curious. We're working on that.
You know what? Let's just subscriber only. Should we talk about that?
Yeah.
Or should we not? Or should we wait? You've been working on a backstory. I've been working on a backstory. We struggle with, where are we struggling? Because we're both struggling. We've written an entire podcast episode about Bonnie Corden's grandchild.
I think there's a lot of information in the documents, but it's hard to kind of tie it together. I'll give you guys a little quick recap. So
Amy's saying talk.
Derek Corden was a little 2-year-old boy. I believe it was 2018 or 2016. 2018, I believe. They were on a family vacation. They're from Utah. They were on a family vacation in Florida at Disney World. And Derek was rushed to the hospital, unresponsive. He ended up dying. And from the hotel room in the middle of the night. And his death was ruled a homicide, but there's never been any arrests. And the mom was initially, she had a child abuse charge she got arrested for, but then they dropped it. But there's a lot of speculation on the only people that were in the hotel room that night with them was Derek's little brother, Samuel, and
Kalina. Your name is absolutely beautiful. And no, it is not normal. I don't find it normal at all. I don't know why anybody would need a producer. I don't understand it, especially when they don't even do good work. Her edits are terrible. I mean, where's the intros? Where's the work of a quote unquote producer? Where's the graphics? Where's the intros? Where's the and awe to the production? There isn't one. There isn't one. So you have to ask, why is she there? Why is Grayson even there? Because Lauren's needy, but she doesn't, it's not a necessity. And yes, I think it's fucking weird.
Derek's mom, Derek's dad, and Derek's uncle. So there's a lot of speculation. A lot of people have differing opinions on who was involved.
I'll just tell him to call back later.
What?
Hey, Dad.
Oh,
I'm on a little live right now.
Daddy called? You don't say. Was he going to play the banjo? What's Daddy calling for? What's going on? I'll just tell him to call back later. What? Why wouldn't you edit this out? This is what I'm talking about. If this was recorded live, I could see this being in there. But the fact that this is an edited video and they leave that in there is wild to me. Kind of like the Patreon live when she goes, we're recording. Why is that in there? Because you're a sucky editor? Why would you even want that in there? We're recording. That's typically what you fucking cut out. And why are you keeping that in the video? That's weird. What's your MO with that? Everything is intentional in a recorded, edited video because it's reviewed and it's reviewed again. When you edit, you're watching this shit over and over and over. You could almost even rehearse it by the time you're done editing if you're doing a real editing job. So this is wild to me that this shit makes it into the edited videos.
I'll just tell him to call back later. Hey, Dad. I'm on a little live right now. I'll call back later. Hey, Dad. I'm on a little live right now. I'll call you back. Okay, love you. Bye.
There's a lot of speculation on who is responsible for Derek's death, and as far as I'm aware, the investigation just has kind of ceased. But his death is ruled a homicide, so it's really sad. And a lot of people believe that because the family.
Yeah, good point, Lindsay. Oh, that's my mom's nurse. Didn't edit that out either. But Dad gets right through, but John's on DND.
Is kind of.
He's not in jail anymore. He's out. We just watched a video of him.
Prominent in the LDS church. There is a lot of people who think that maybe there was some cover up there. It's hard to tie back to. So I'm kind of doing some investigative stuff right now to try and see if that's something.
Bonnie Corden was the General Young Women's president, head over all of the church, and there was a police interview with her in the FOIAs we received. When you refer to Mormonism Live that you saw me on, Ashley, in fact, we should probably share the link.
Radio Free Mormon.
Radio Free Mormon, but it was there. Is it Mormon Discussions now? Is that what it's called? I did do. Not many people know about that interview because, and I didn't. I was like a half hour late to it too.
Yeah.
That was not my fault. Well, we could tell people.
That's funny. Should we? You just had like a little procedure, and you came over, and we were like, "Oh no!"
I had a little procedure done
on your back,
on my back, and I was ready for that interview. I told them on the interview it wasn't anything, and all of a sudden I was like, "What's wet on my back?" And
what the fuck?
I was bleeding so much, and I don't like.
Huh? What is this about?
Blood, and I was freaking out. So you texted and said she's gonna be a little late. You rushed me to the doctors to try to figure out. They stitched me up. I don't know why it was like that. And anyway, The host of Mormonism Live did a series of videos on it, and they are great episodes. One of the hosts is an attorney, Radio Free Mormon, RFM. But we should share the link to that with our Patreons.
Yeah. Let me see.
So I was a half hour late, so you have to go fast forward. But and by the way, the first question they asked me, I did not know the answer to, and I regret it. People said that, like, has crime gone up or down? And I said,
yes, where she was on panel with those two men. Yes, I do remember it.
I don't, but we talked about a lot of things there, and we talked about the Bonnie Cording case there. And I think it's called Mormon Discussions. Oh, there you go. That's smart. Okay.
Let's see. Got you.
Nope, that's not it. Oh, that is it.
That is it.
Okay.
I'm going to copy and paste this link.
Delving into darkness.
Nonsense is here. I'm pinning her comments right
Okay.
now.
Oh, interesting. Elizabeth says, yeah, it was not what I was expecting you to say. It was a fabulous interview. Thank you.
But yeah, so Derek Corden, it's a case that we're both really passionate about. We're working on it. We hope to do it soon.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm looking for my deeper objective.
Right.
As to why. I mean, it's shocking, and I think it's shocking, and I think it's really, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. It was very honest. Maybe that's why I haven't shared it everywhere, the link, because it was kind of a very honest interview to the point where I got a little stressed about it. So thank you.
Oh, so you shared the Mormon stories because you weren't honest? Gotcha. More leakage. More leakage. I'm not sure if it says how many Patreons you have or not. I don't know if that's publicly. Yeah, she pinned that link in the 9-hour live to Mormon stories. But she says here she didn't pin the other one because it was more honest. Patreon pays once a month. They put a deposit in your bank.
And very honest. Maybe that's why I'm talking, and I think it's really, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. It was very honest. Maybe that's why I haven't shared it everywhere, the link, because it was kind of a very honest
It does
interview
say?
to the point where I got a little stressed about it.
Well, let's take a gander. Hidden True Crime Patreon. This is what we do. Here we go. Creating podcasts. 358 posts. It does not say how many Patreons they have, though. It just says how many posts. Let's see. About. A Match Made in Heaven. Keith Morrison Dateline. A criminal psychologist meets a TV reporter. Are you fucking kidding me? Chats. Active today. Collections. Discord server. Lives. Oh, okay, here we go. We have 54 court docs FOIA. 5 lives. 99 podcasts that are pre-recorded, Dr. John book club meetings, and Discord. And then we have the audio podcast. And then if you become a member, there's Opal for $5, Sapphire for $15, and Hidden Ruby for $25. Says you get live Q&As with the $25 a month. Oh, wait, there's more. Sorry. There's the Hidden Diamond, $50 a month. So I don't really see what's different in these tiers. They're all the same. Can you imagine his book club? Do you think there's any participation? It doesn't say how many they have, though. Oh my God, my neighbor's car is so loud. Hey, Shelby, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. And then it has our response. Well, look at here. We have 184 comments and 221 hearts. So 221 people hearted their response, right? And then we have 580 hearted this one. This post. 106 on this one. 155 on this one. This is from October 1st. This is the one we're watching right now, September the 12th. Jules, probably because she's a freaking toity bitch. Subscriber exclusive. Dr. John weighs in on the Midtown Manhattan mass shooting. 113 likes, 179. The only one that got 500 was 238. Look at the reading nook. This is when she turned her boy's closet into a reading room so he can be in there while she's working. Remember that? This is someone who's scared for her life. I mean, what's she going to do about it? Delphi transcripts. She going to strike me? Let her strike me. It's whatever. I want the truth. And if I have to go in this to get the truth, then you go in this to get the truth. 182. I share my story. More Mormon stories. 127 likes. 135. So there's a trend. They got more subscribers to their Patreon when they did the 9-hour, because they got 580 likes on that one. So the trend before that was roughly 130 likes. And yeah, there we go. And they got only 221 on their response. Stark difference from this, right? The update after their 9-hour live where we watch them look like Disney characters. 580 likes. Fucking John's rant about Brad Pitt, 221 likes. Yes, we absolutely will do the music thingy. We do that every time, Marie. The Cooter DeVille? Yeah, let's finish watching this. Okay, so that's the Patreon. I think we can guess by the interaction in there how many they had, right? I don't know if the book club did stop. There was never a book club? I don't know.
Thank you. And I really care about this Bonnie courting case. It's the Derek courting case. I have a lot of questions about it. I think that I'm looking for my deeper objective.
Yeah.
As to why we
Why.
cover it and why it's important. And I think I just really want to hone in on that. And so we have an episode written, but yeah. And Radio Free Mormon and Mormon Discussions has covered it. So they did an excellent.
How do you crowdsource when you're first looking into a news story?
Crowdsource is in research. Grayson files all our FOIAs. You do an excellent job. John doesn't like to cover a story unless there is a solid probable cause or police doc. So sometimes we'll cover. I didn't answer your question completely. I will do that, Amy, in a second. But for those that want to know, John, our formula, what we want the Hidden True Crime formula to always be now is to do the backstory.
Good God,
cover the
nonsense.
updates.
Are you kidding?
I do that. Grayson does that. And then John comes on to analyze. And so the stories we've done, that's what he wants to do. Sometimes we get stalled because
Nonsense says April 13th, 2024. Their first Patreon live description says, quote, "We're about to make history right after tonight's public hidden hour. We'll come over on here for a Q&A."
John does not want to cover or analyze a case until he has
everything he could need.
Charging docs, probable cause, more history. And there are a couple of cases that we've said John is going to be talking to those soon, recent cases, and we haven't for that reason. We're still waiting.
Yes, this was before the hearing. This was September 12th. The hearing that we have the audio for is September 22nd, and then Lauren dropped it on October 16th.
On more docs? So
I think, what day did she drop it? Maybe I have that wrong.
Finding those people to on
Can I
and off
answer
the
that?
record. Yeah, go ahead.
Because this has actually been very fascinating for me
To watch how we do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Grayson did work for another podcast, just so you guys know, but we're different.
Yeah.
And they're
They have a
an
different formula.
different formula, and they're incredible. But yeah, it's very different. So go ahead.
First of all, I
Thanks,
compliment you
Cheyenne.
on it because you have become a very safe place for people to know that they are listened to and that they can share their stories.
Safe place. A safe motherfucking place. You're not a safe place. You use victims. You attack victims. You struck Kresha's channel after comparing yourself to Charles Vallow. You're fucking gross. You're not safe at all. Ugh.
People to know that they are compliment you on it because you have become a very safe place for people to know that they are listened to and that they can share their stories. But if
the victims say different. And we're going to get into that tomorrow too. We're going to be going over part of what Kresha's live entailed tomorrow as well.
Learn this thing called "If you build it, they will come." And
Field of Dreams. She was born after Field of Dreams came out.
If you build it, they will come. Who? The victims? If you build it, they will come. They're talking about victims here. Listen to this whole interaction.
First of all, I compliment you on it because you have become a very safe place for people to know that they are listened to and that they can share their stories. But I've learned this thing called "If you build it, they will come." And
Field of Dreams. She was born after Field of Dreams came out.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Oh,
if
I
you
don't know.
Build it, they will come.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what? You on and off record, people reach out. There is just like you guys will talk about something, and the next thing we know, somebody emails or somebody will text and say, "I got your number from," especially if it's like a Utah case or a West Coast, somebody will say, "I got your number from so and so." But it's actually quite amazing that you guys you do some reaching out, but like for the most part, like it just kind of happens. And there's I won't say which case it is, but I know there's a case right now that we're covering that we have both sides of we have the perpetrator side and the victim side. We covered the case, and as soon as we covered the case, within a day or two, both sides reached out and wanted to talk
and wanted to share what they knew.
And so they shared off record, and so we'll obviously keep that private. But yeah, we've seen that kind of. I've just seen it. It's been really cool for me to see just how many people come.
Yeah, that's what I tell Grayson. We don't do as much reaching out as maybe people think. I always tell you make good art, but that means put good stuff into the world. And if people value it, they'll feel safe coming to us and talking to us.
Yeah.
And that's sort of
your lipping, you feel safe. Jesus. It's like when you go to the dentist and your lips are all fucking numb and you come home and you're drooling and you're like, blah, 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 blah. Make good art, but that means put good stuff into the world. How much good stuff have you put into the world, Lauren?
make good art, but that means put good stuff into the world. And if people value it, they'll feel safe coming to us and talking to us.
Wow, that really shows how much she's done to her fucking lip. You know what? I'm going to be petty for a minute because I've quite frankly never seen anything quite like this. I'm not lying when I say that. I want you guys to see this.
Yeah. And if people value it, they'll feel safe coming to us and talking to us.
Yeah.
So make good art, but that means put good stuff into the world. And if people value it, they'll feel safe coming to us and talking to us.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That's how much she's had injected. She can't move it.
World. And if people value it, they'll feel safe coming to us and talking to us.
Yeah.
And that's sort of our philosophy.
Yeah.
So, but we do the hard work. Grayson files a lot of court docs, and she's the FOIA wizard. She reaches out for anything and everything. So that's how we get that information. We also have another
All right. That is weird. I mean, this chick she looks like AI. The more I look at her, the more it's creeping me out. It looks like AI.
We have one other researcher that we oftentimes reach out to, and then like Troublemaker Baker does a lot as well. You know, she'll find things, and we it's a group effort with a Google Doc, and then we put it all together.
Sleuthy, this is September 12th. This is their CrimeCon Tea live in Patreon.
I love writing. This is one thing that I find really cool about you, Lauren. You do everything. Like before you ever do an episode, you are all over that, and whatever you've written to do, like we'll give you the information. If you know, it's usually a group effort to get the information. You help too, but you are all over it.
Thank
and
you.
But
I do want to say it's a group effort.
Yeah,
though.
no, it is.
a group
It is.
effort.
But like, if we come to ask you a question, like you know that case inside and out when you cover it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So you just put good work into the world.
Sleuthy, I think it might be the quilted jacket. Or she just got injected because they just got home. They said in this live that since March, and mind you, this was in September, they haven't been home for more than a week and a half straight since March. They, meaning her and Grayson. Thank you for the sub, Anna. We hit 24K today, guys. I think we need to get some turkeys for that shit. And also, Sleuthy Goosey, I want to say I'm sorry that your shit got taken, your body cam. I did credit you in my video. Fair is fucking fair. So I'm sorry that happened to you. Someone put it in their Patreon.
And if people feel safe and they want their story told, they'll come. And yes, I do reach out sometimes, but oftentimes it's just like, look, if you just want to talk about it and never share, then you can. And I think that so very often victims of crimes or people involved, even the perpetrators' families, they do want to talk to someone. They do want to process it with someone. And so we also want people to know that it's a place where it can be completely off record and we don't have to ever share that they talk to us.
Yeah.
You know,
there's a lot of those.
Yeah. There is a case, you guys were asking about cases that we're interested in covering and continuing to cover. And honestly, my mind goes blank, but there is a case that I want to cover more that we did the backstory to.
All right,
and John
Emmy.
did an analysis, and that is the Marsha Norman case. For those.
So what do they do? Sit in a hotel and get John on like Zoom or something or on StreamYard and do these with him? Like what is, I don't understand it.
I actually don't think a lot of our subscribers watched it because we've sort of learned about our subscribers. The headline is so shocking that I could see some people not wanting to watch it because they're like, oh, is this a morbid curiosity thing? And the irony is the headline isn't meant to be salacious. It's like literally what happened to this elderly woman, Marsha Norman. And so it sounds shocking. And I think when people are like, I don't even want to like listen to that. That's horrendous. There's no way that this is, this just sounds like a gruesome story. And oddly, not a lot of people have covered it. And it is
one of the worst.
It's one of the worst. It is it sounds like an episode of Dexter, except the victim is completely innocent. Dexter would target people that he felt, weren't always a good person.
And if you noticed when we watched Colby's thing last night, what email did you send it to, Emmy? J is for Justice? They brought up Dexter.
And this was the most innocent of innocent. Becky watched it.
Becky, holla.
This woman was tortured, and she
let me find the link.
Was the most innocent of victims, and this man should not have been out in the community, and this is current, and it is so upsetting.
Thanks, Emmy.
And it is so upsetting, and I feel like there's a lot of cover up from the state of Washington in this case. And it is a case that John and I both, you've heard us talking in the kitchen about it.
I mean, when did you? I don't see it. Anything from you. I don't see nothing from you today. Oh my God, I have a shit ton of emails.
We're like,
We've
this
talked about it a lot.
This case, we've all three of us have sat there talking about it, like it has hidden true crime written all over it because we feel like we could bring value to it. We want to help. This woman deserves justice. I think there should be a martial law passed because of what's happened. Martial Norman law. Michelle is saying, so that I live very close to Marcia.
Oh. The lady, she was 82.
She was 82 years old. I've wondered
She's
if
a sweet woman.
That's why it maybe didn't get as much attention. I also think just how gruesome and shocking it was. Oddly, you think that that is like the crime that sells, but sometimes it can just almost be too much.
Yeah.
And
it's hard.
Yeah. So
I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about right now. Thank you, Jackie, for your Aussie $14.99. She said, congratulations on your awesome milestone, 24K. And moving on up, people. And Crusher, this is your safe place. You can say whatever the hell you want. You deserve it, girl. You do.
And just
that's a case I want to
realizing
continue
where
covering.
Washington failed.
Yeah, there's Washington failed.
That's where it's even more angering because it didn't have to happen.
The perpetrator pulled the wool over many people's eyes. Many. And got away with a lot for a long time.
Right.
Very manipulative.
Right.
Very
like you.
And he was educated. Like this is not, it was her handyman, but he was educated. He had a master's degree. He had been a preacher. He had a family. He had children.
I think we have a hard time grasping that someone could do. Yeah, I would agree.
Right.
It's hard. Like you guys always say.
Yeah, Donna's saying it was too much for her.
The most
it was
unimaginable crime. Like
yeah,
that's like unimaginable.
Dawn just said it. Yeah, it was too much for me. I agree. It was almost too much for a lot of people. Yet this was a wonderful person who, by all accounts, was absolutely incredible. The classiest of women who had a lot of life left ahead. She was planning road trips. She was quilting for her grandchildren. She was an incredible woman.
Did she quilt your coat?
And yeah. It's not the stalked for 13 years one. It's a different one. Yeah.
No, she was just like a sweet grandmother.
Outspoken too. We've heard a little bit more about her. Outspoken and strong-willed and defending her family and and vulnerable because she lived alone.
Yeah.
So that's a case that I want to continue covering, and I'm not sure how to next. But we have done 2 episodes on her.
Yeah.
We'll put that. Let's put that.
Can we do it?
Yeah. And there are 2 episodes. There's me doing the backstory and then John covering it. But yeah, it's a lot to process.
Okay, this is a really creepy view right here. Ooh. We're almost done, guys. And then I think I'm going to order me some Chinese food tonight. That sounds good. Sweet and sour chicken. It's freaking cool outside. Hell yeah.
But yeah,
they are sadistic. They're weird.
A lot to process.
I have blocked. I can't. What is she doing?
Thanks, Grayson. There it is.
I'll do this one first. I'll do the backstory first, and then I'll throw a link for the.
Look at this. Is the producer hard at work? Oh my God. It's so hard to throw a fucking link in chat for 70 people. This is a producer hard at work while she sits back with her lips. You can even see. Ooh.
There it is.
I'll do this one first. I'll do the backstory first.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll throw a link.
Talented. You went to college for this?
analysis. There's that.
Emmy, I know.
And then
Wow, this is so difficult.
that. There we go.
Wow, she posted a link. Producer.
Yeah.
Round of
So,
fucking
there you go.
applause.
Yeah.
Good God.
So that's it. We've been live for a while.
I know.
Just chit-chatting.
I'm wondering if Dr. John would ever cover IFS parts therapy. I think it would be.
Maybe.
We could ask him.
Yeah.
IFS Parks Therapy? What's that? What's that?
Therapy. I think it would be.
Maybe.
We could ask him.
Yeah.
I got it, Emmy, you brat.
I'm wondering if Dr. John would ever cover IFS parts therapy. I think it would be.
Maybe.
We could ask him.
Yeah. Good idea, Isabel.
Thank you, Lauren. That's really kind. She's talking to you.
Oh. Lauren's, I thought you were saying thank you to me. I'm like, Lauren Brown, every case you cover is a lot to process, but you handle it with grace. I appreciate the hard work. Thank you. Isabel, I will ask John. Thank you. Lauren, I love your interviews that you show up prepared and in the moment you are actively listening, your compassion to the interview shows. Thank you.
I'm curious, do you guys prefer Patreon lives or Patreon pre-records? That's an interesting.
Well, this is only Patreon live.
Well, but they can compare. Well, but they haven't done.
Liar, this isn't live. Why are you saying this is live? We saw the edits. What? Are you pretending to be live to your people? Are they that dumb? We saw the edits. What are they talking about? They're live. Look how they look at each other with endearment. Oh.
Interesting.
Well, this is only Patreon live.
Well, but they can compare. Well, but they haven't done one with John. So
Yeah,
we need to do one with John and then you guys can compare.
We need to do one with John.
Yeah.
She wants to bring old Johnny boy into it more than Lauren does.
So
yeah,
we need to do one with John and then you guys can compare.
Yeah. We all need nicknames. Yeah. Well, if you have it, yeah, it's okay. Lauren Brown and Lauren Matthias. That's clever.
I don't get it. Nick Hummer.
Very.
Yes. And then there's Lauren with a Y that was in the Unknown Number documentary that we just covered. Everybody go watch that when this is over.
Oh my God. The lady in Unknown Number was Lauren as well.
I actually think that John did a fascinating job with that. It was very intriguing. Watch the documentary. Come watch John's analysis. I learned a lot. I love it. I was a little tired during the live, but it was late last night, but I was listening.
You know, it is funny. I can always tell when you get tired. I think it's because I know you so well.
Oh my God. Oh, what? This is creepy.
But I was listening.
You know, it is funny. I can always tell when you get tired. I think it's because I know you so well.
Well, yeah.
Yikes.
You know, it is funny. I can always tell when you get tired. I think it's because I know you so well.
Well, yeah.
But that was like
Lauren's like, you're talking a little too much, little psycho. Well, they must have edited the live then, because they are answering questions. So what did they edit out? That's the question. And when did you edit it? What did you edit out?
I was a little tired during the live, but it was late last night, but I was listening.
You know, it is funny. I can always tell when you get tired. I think it's because I know you so well.
Well, yeah.
But that was like midnight, maybe.
Yeah.
You finished at like 11:45.
Yes.
It was late.
Ooh, I sense a little weirdness. I sense that she's getting a little, I don't know. This interaction is weird. They edit out
You
John
finished at,
calling. Dr. John.
like 11:45.
Lauren's like, yep, I did end at 11:45. Weird that you noted so.
Yes.
It was late night.
It was a late night. Ooh, this interaction's weird. Listen.
So well.
But I was listening.
You know, it is funny. I can always tell when you get tired. I think it's because I know you so well.
Well, yeah.
But that was like midnight, maybe.
Yeah.
We finished at like 11:45.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was late night.
So anyway, yeah. Anything else? Thanks, you
so.
guys. It was good. It was yeah. We love that too. Thanks, you guys. We'll try to do more of these. We'll get John on one. Maybe we can do all three. Thank you, Grayson, though, for jumping in.
Yeah. So right.
Jumping in. More leakage. Yeah, Lauren's like, you're giving away too many details and paying too close attention.
We can do all three. Thank you, Grayson, though, for jumping in.
Yeah. So right. I think you press end live.
Yeah, we're trying to end it, guys. We just don't know what we're doing. Okay, let's see here.
The producer doesn't know how to end a fucking live? What? No. Mm-mm. This chick ain't she's producing something. But it ain't what y'all are led to believe. She doesn't know how to turn it off? No. Just no.
Trying to end it, guys. We just don't know what we're doing. Okay, let's see here. Oh, nice done.
And then I think
wow. That was bizarre. Creep Town, dude, is right. Thank you, Cynthia Dawn, for your super sticker. Ugh. Okay, this is Emmy Joe sending me this. Here we go.
I am very, 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 very upset about this.
You don't look upset.
It's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour and a half.
Emmy Joe.
I am very, 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 very upset about this.
You don't look upset.
It's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour and a half.
Emmy Joe, you are too much. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Thank you, Emmy Joe, for forcing me to open that email. That was perfect. We love our Emmy Joe. We can't help it. She's a little brat, but we love her. That was a scene from Princess Diaries or some shit. I don't know. Fucking Emmy. What are we gonna do with you? We're gonna put you in the Cooter DeVille because we're out of here.
A Cooter DeVille. I think the devil drives a Cooter DeVille.
Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Dreadlocks over the hill. Not against her will.
I got time to kill way down in Cootersville.
Okay.
Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you guys were here the whole time, geez, I don't know what to say. Thank you. And thank you for 24,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. So we're going to roll our credits. Hopefully they work. We're going to listen to a little Alep because I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of the musicals. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Hopefully it works. Come on. See, why does it do that to me? Damn it.
Hey, everyone.
I've never been more nervous for a life in my entire life. And I've done a lot of lives. And this is not a lie or a show that I ever wanted to do or ever thought I would have to do.
Thank you, guys.
This has been ongoing for months, what I have been dealing with. This is not drama. Hidden true crime doesn't get involved in drama. We stay very clear from that, and those of you that know us know that. So I hope that nobody calls this drama ever again.
On Crime.
In fact, it's so real life. What has been going on with my family and with me for months that I decided to go to where I felt would protect me. And that was the courts and legal. And I filed a civil stalking injunction. Somehow someone decided to let law and crime know about my civil stalking injunction. what my family has been going through for months. That war and crime, I don't know, is it a slow true crime month? They thought that my family's pain should be live streamed on their trial channel. I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp, I'm not Amber Heard, I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family, and I am a journalist who has never ever in my life heard of anyone streaming of civil stalking injunctions. Because of what war and crime did, I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction. And I find it disgusting that anyone would want to do that to me or my family. I wanted to keep this private. I wanted to keep my pain and the bullying and the abuse and the harassment and the defamation and the pain that I have been dealing with behind the scenes for months. I wanted to keep it private, not live stream to millions of people watching war and crime. I'm gonna take back my narrative, and I'm gonna own my narrative, and I'm gonna tell you everything tonight. We're gonna go through every filing, we're gonna go through a lot. My hand has been forced, I am very uncomfortable sitting here. Do you wanna know wrath of a mother? I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp, I'm not Amber Heard, I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family, and I am a journalist who has never ever in my life heard of anyone streaming of civil stalking injunctions. Do you wanna know wrath of a mother?
Here I am.
But you always watch one crime. Can we just call her Warren? Warren. Instead of Lauren. Warren. Warren. One crime. Thanks, you guys. Go sub up to Olive. Give her a review. Share it out. It is just absolutely wonderful. You guys, I'm going to direct you over to my live stream tomorrow so you can hit the notification. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. One crime. Have a great night, guys.